Welcome, motherfucking welcome. Oh yeah, going back on this shit. We back in this thing again. Check it out. While we wait on my co-host to come in and the people from the outside, Mr. Boots, Mr. Socks, Socks Ennis, bro. You got some splaining to do, my G. You got some splaining to do, man. I mean, what type of time is you on, man? You say in one breath you want to be undisputed, and in another breath, everybody ducking you. I mean, they say everybody ducking you. And then you say, I'm gonna go up to 154. We about to talk about that shit, y'all. Just give me a second. We about to talk about that shit. We gonna talk about this shit, y'all. Jesus. And right on time, my motherfucking homie Rico Bay up in this bitch.
Brooklyn is in there. His house.
Hey man,
What's going on,
your
baby?
man's in them stocks in us. Got some splaining to do, man.
Man, what I've been hearing little things now. I've been hearing little odds and ends now.
Hey man. He got some splaining to do, man. I mean,
Man, what break it down to me. I've been
I
hearing
mean,
little bits and pieces.
I don't know if you was watching or not, but I got a good idea that you was, being the
Right.
boxing pugilist that you is. But
Right.
Sox Ennis got on TV after his performance where damn near half the crowd left already. I've been hearing they blaming that on traffic. They don't sit to watch they fighters say nothing after the fight. But that's neither here nor there.
Right.
He said, I want to be undisputed at at 147 or whatever.
Right.
And everybody like, yeah. Bud versus Canelo. Come on in here, man. Come on in here, man. Let me drop this link to you, man. Come on in here, man. Come on in here, man. So Drake, he said, everybody ducking me. Don't nobody want to fight me. So, I'm going to go to 154 pounds and fight and look for fights, big fights. Well, whoopee do. Look at here. We got a big ass fight for you, dog. Virgil Ortiz. No, man. I think we better get him down to 147. Hold on, bro. Hold the fuck up. The fuck that sound like to you, Drico? Did that sound like the duck?
Hey, he waddling, and he quacking.
Now, Drink, I want to point this out before I go into my tangent. I want to point this out.
Yes, sir.
I told these niggas years ago they use this duck word loosely,
Yes,
and now
sir.
your favorite fighter is looking like a quack. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Stop Canelo. What's up, my baby?
What's up, man? How y'all doing, man?
Yo, what's
man,
good,
you gotta explain this shit to us, man.
Man, it's like about 4 or 5 lives going right now talking about this, man. Yeah, Boots ducking, man. He ducking that smoke, bro.
Is that a duck, bro? Is that a duck?
That's a duck. And him pretending like he don't know, he ain't hear nothing about the negotiations when the whole world been hearing about this shit for weeks. You and Ortiz, February 22nd. Nigga, you heard about it.
Hold on. I want to get stocks in it. I want to get stocks in it's a fair thing, bro. I want to give him a fair fight today, bro. So I'm gonna ask you this: how was it ducking? What if they say, well, he was willing to fight him? Because they're gonna try to find something. They're gonna try to find something.
Because after his fight, he said, yeah, he might have to go to 154. He getting older, this and that. And in the ring, he was like, yeah, I'll fight anybody at 154. It don't matter. I want anybody with a name. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. So, Ortiz is a name. The bag is there because Turkey put up the money. And it's a big card. Why you not fighting, nigga? You know what I'm saying? That's a duck. The fight was offered to you, and your promoter was negotiating. So why didn't you take the fight? You know what I'm saying?
Do y'all want me to tell y'all what I think he trying to do?
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah.
I think old Fast Eddie, because you know they was wanting to believe Eddie. You remember when we got on dog ass before, they wanted to believe in Eddie all of a sudden. All right, Fast Eddie only pulling this kind of being move, y'all. Think about it. Think about it. You feel what I'm saying? So it's just like Eddie trying to make it look like this nigga trying to fight somebody, but still keep that nigga out of harm's way, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was saying. Eddie been pump faking, even with the whole negotiating with the champions and all that shit at 147. He just wanna run with the narrative. Nobody wanna fight Boots, but keep him out of danger. Like that nigga not trying to fight nobody, bro. You don't want to fight Bud. You don't want to. You talking about you a stop Majimov. How you a stop Majimov, but you scared to fight Ortiz? You know what I'm saying? You said anybody with a name at 54, man. They offer you a name and you don't want to take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask y'all one question. That's a good point, but Bud Stops Canelo. I'm gonna ask both of y'all a question. You too, Goon. You too, you Bud Stops Canelo. Do you think that hurts his credibility as far as the Norman negotiations? You think that Norman Jr. You think this adds more truth to what Norman Jr. was saying?
I think it adds more truth to what old girl was saying. See, if you agree with Brian Norman Jr. team, then it's like
Rachel
picking a side. Old girl came on there. I'm gonna take her word for it.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and at the end of the day, if they go back into negotiations with Brian Norman, y'all gonna have to pay them because you got to get that fight now. If he fight anybody besides the champion, he gonna look even more like a duck, and he gonna lose his stock gonna plummet like immediately. You know what I'm saying? He definitely gonna fall. Like that shit ain't gonna work fighting anybody.
I agree.
Think about it. What's Donier's wife? She came on there and she just told him how it was or whatever. And you still ain't heard nobody from that side refute what she was saying.
Right.
To this day.
And then Greg Hackett, you know, that's my homie and shit. You know, I be on his live, but I always tell him he biased for Philly. You know what I'm saying? He talking about Greg. I mean, talking about he gonna have to go right back in the camp. He only been out of the ring for 3 weeks. He want time to be a civilian. Like, so he can have sex and eat and this and that. Like, ain't nobody trying to hear that, bro.
You want to be undisputed. You ain't doing none of that no way, right?
Exactly. You said he was inactive for almost a year. You know what I'm saying? Or a year, I think. And like you wanted to be active, and now you got fights. You got time. You got a whole month to be off before you got to go back in the training camp. That's a big fight. That's a big name. It's the best name on your resume. The biggest fight you're going to have to date. It ain't no excuse for that. Ain't nobody trying to hear you trying to be a civilian. Nigga, you a boxer. Get back in the ring, nigga, and do what you got to do.
But he was chasing Terrence Crawford down. Okay. All right.
Right. They don't want that smoke with Ortiz. Like we were saying, like he gonna definitely, like I said, he gonna get stopped at 54. You know what I'm saying? I've been saying that, but it's like they don't want him to get hurt up there, boy. They know it's some big dudes up there. Niggas is strong, niggas is bigger, and they scared, bro. He don't want that smoke with Ortiz. Even though Ortiz got dropped his last fight, he's still going after Boots. Boots now, it's something.
Ortiz got the equalizer in both of his hands.
Exactly, and they know
saying?
Boots took all them shots from Karen. They don't want to take that risk of him getting hit by Ortiz and not being able to take it. You know,
big homie Marcus in the building.
What's up, Marcus?
Mark.
What up, y'all?
Well, you been on their ass. Mark been on their ass.
Already, y'all already know, man.
Yeah.
Hey, wasn't that Drake who called him a coward?
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, man. It's starting to show itself, man. It's coming to fruition.
Yeah. Thank you, bro. I forgot about that. Yeah, this is what I'm saying, though, bro. This is the same thing that this is why I called him a coward, bro. He always sending them messages and make it look like he wanted to fight. But we seen what Cameron Duncan said. We heard what Cameron Duncan said. We don't want to fight nobody. We gonna get that IBF belt without throwing a punch. That was the plan.
Yup.
Yeah.
He said that shit. Drake put me on that shit. He said that shit.
That was the plan all along. He's not planning on fighting nobody. Like right now, they saying ain't nobody fight. Stancione said you lied about sending the contract in the first place. You got Norman that say,
He sure
hey
did.
man, $200,000. This is a championship fight for me and you, brother. So let's get to it. This is for the belt. This is to legitimize you as a champion, and it's also for unification bout, bro. Let's get it on.
They let 200,000 stop that fight.
Yeah, let's get it on.
Marcus, is this a duck?
Bro, it's a duck.
Okay.
Wow.
That's what it is. That's what it is.
Man. Like, come on, bro. Like, first you holler about, you want all the belts at 147. Then, once when people start coming at you about the contracts and want to fight, oh y'all making up these. He wants too much. What is $2 million, bro?
Yeah.
For you, like Drake said, for a unification championship bout, what's $2 million, bro? Like then you holler, oh well, we gonna, we might go up to 154. Well, when that come around, when that situation arises, now it's now we got to come to 147 to fight me. For what?
Right. When you already gave an interview that said you going to 54 and take over that, you didn't already gave that interview.
You're not even ready. You're not even ready for 54.
Right. You're not willing to do what it takes to get undisputed at 47. You let $200,000 stop you from that path. So why aren't you taking the chance on 54?
To be clear on that, Eddie Hearn stopped that because he wasn't willing to pay the $20,000 to set everything else to the side.
Right, and that's Boots know, like he letting Eddie do all that. If just like what
right, bro.
What Schofield just did, nigga. We want this fight. It don't matter how you feel. I respect your opinion, Oscar, but make the fight. That's what Boots is supposed to do.
And two, you ain't gonna tell me that you just oblivious to everything that's going on around your camp as far as like negotiations.
Pull up, Pooh.
Exactly. That's what I was saying earlier. Like everybody, the whole world know these negotiations been going on, but you don't know. Come on, man.
Well, listen
the
to
whole
this,
world, dog.
Damage control, bro. That's what you call damage control.
Exactly.
Listen to this though, y'all. They was on live. Remember they went on the Philly podcast with my man Gilly and Wallow, and they called the dad first. They called Bozzy. Bozzy said, "Oh yeah, we got a contract, but we loyal to Showtime. We gotta let them look it over." Then what did Boots say right after that phone call? Oh, we ain't received no contract.
So you a liar too, huh?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? So they've been doing this controversial shit like the whole time, bro. They've been doing it. I want to fight Spence. I want to fight TC.
All the top names.
Yeah. I want all the top names on there. But then we got this Cameron Duncan to back us up that came right on the interview and the interview and say, we're going to win without throwing a punch. We're going to receive the IBF without throwing a punch. Bro, you lying.
His whole career been smoking mirrors, bro. They've been keeping safe.
Matchmaking, y'all.
They've been keeping them safe, putting these opponents that they know he gonna win against, and then when the real fights come, on a way out of it every single time.
Yeah, Boots does everything.
You
wrong.
duck it until you get the one that you want.
Yeah. Boots does everything wrong. That's why they don't want him. He look cute out there with a fella that's too slow, he's too slow. He ain't as athletic as you, but see, Boots is just athletic. He's not mechanically strong like these fighters are. Ortiz ain't gonna have an opening for him to hit because Boots can't create an opening. That's why he cannot walk a fella down.
He do the same thing over and over.
Yes, he relies on his athleticism. He doesn't have the skill to create an opening like a Terrence Crawford, like a Earl Spence. And one thing I gotta give to Earl Spence, he stick to his words. He said, "Hey, I'm not fighting Thurman, and yeah, I'm gonna fight TC." Even though he was scared to death and took him 5 years to fight TC, he still honored that and said, "Okay, I'll fight
made it happen."
Yo, Drake, we saw that he didn't have the mechanics when Ballsy told him, "Yo, go in there and knock him out." He don't know how to set up. He don't know how to set up the knockout.
Exactly.
You seen that the fight before, Marcus?
Right, bro. Right.
The Karen fight got them. They even doubted him even more after that second Karen fight, bro. They damn, this nigga just got hit. He got beat up against somebody that was supposedly a runner in the first fight. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't stop the man. He couldn't make no adjustments in the fight at all. And his fans booed him and walked out.
His setup to get a knockout or a clean blow is automatically him getting hit in the end. That's the end result. Him getting touched up in order for him to get a clean hit or knockout on a nigga. He got to get hit. He got to get touched, and it shows. He can't use his feet to set up a knockout. He can't use his punches to set up. Now he can't do none of that. It's all athleticism, and him becoming open to being susceptible to being hit with a hook or whatever.
Or straight right.
So he can land his shot.
Let me run the time frame back again. A couple of y'all wasn't on here, right?
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna set the stage. We was in Philly, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He had his performance where he won the fight. Over half the crowd was gone already, right?
Already.
First excuse was the traffic be bad, and we don't be doing that there. Okay, whatever, my nigga. All right. Then the nigga Socks get on there. He looking like, God damn, I look bad. Shit. Don't ask me the wrong damn thing. They asking the wrong thing. Well, I want all the belts at 47. Y'all want to go undisputed. Then he goes, well, everybody's ducking me and everything. Well, you know what? I might just go up to 57. And for a big name at 57. Look what we have here that came across the desk. We got a big name for your ass at 57. Here you go.
Yeah.
He just recently got to the division. He done had 2 fights. You didn't want to fight him at 47. This would be a good fight for you.
I didn't like how Boots kept calling Karen a lower tier fighter either. Like, nigga, who are you to say that? And you couldn't even stop this man.
He ain't showed us shit yet. Shit.
And then that lower tier nigga was putting hands on you.
Right. That's right.
Well, imagine if that was Ortiz. Imagine if that was Ortiz hitting him with the same shit.
There you go.
Exactly.
Hey, you get him in there, he gonna be a cooked turkey.
That's what they fear, bro. That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't want that smoke with Ortiz. And even if he said he didn't know negotiations was happening, now, nigga. So why you not taking the fight?
Yeah, make it happen. Right. You know now, so make it happen.
Right, make it happen.
Why is the fight dead in the water?
Motherfucking coward, man. Y'all know that shit.
You offered it at 47, nigga. You thought you was slick.
This
man, nigga, a golfer. Boots a golfer.
Oh, this man, I know he got health problems. He was having problems with making 47 already. Health
problems. Died one time, bro.
Why would you say make it at 47? You know what I'm saying? What's the deal with that? Go up to 54, like you said. You whooping niggas all the way from 147 to 168.
168, exactly.
As your team say. So make the fight at 54, no problem.
The nigga heard Ortiz say that he damn near killed himself the last fight he had at 47. That's why he said 47.
That's why he said that. Yeah.
He don't even want that Blair Cow smoke, bro. That's too much of a threat for him.
Dude,
didn't I say that shit? Didn't I say that shit?
When Blair Cow's being on his ass, bro, and it's like this, right?
Your own city, nigga.
Okay, to me, it's like this, right? When TC was down there 47 and Muggs was calling, it wasn't no reason. It wasn't no reason to go that route because he was chasing belts. Right. This man, before he was even chasing belt, before he even had a belt emailed to him, Blair Cobbs was on his head.
Yeah, for the last 3 years.
His head.
Following him around the fights and shit like that.
Right. And you didn't have no notable names at the time when Blair was on you. It still don't.
You still don't got no notable names.
But at the time, that could have been that.
You know the name he got? Fight. You know the name he got? He has the EJ fan club that left EJ and went to him to try to get buck. That's who he has, bro.
Yeah.
And look, EJ fan club can get the fuck out of here too.
This how you know that's true too. Even though we already knew that, but the fact that you see the interview the video that Tim Bradley made calling them duck soup or whatever.
Jump in still.
You see fans under there talking about we don't listen to nothing Tim Bradley say. He the same dude who ducked EJ. Like those are the niggas that was Spence fans that are now Boots fans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
I mean, y'all ain't saying shit that I disagree with. If we being real, is that me?
Yes, you. I mean, well, I mean,
Is that no echo or nothing for me? Is it?
Nah,
All
ain't no echo. You good?
it's a
right,
little bit.
word.
Bring your
Okay.
mic down a little bit.
All right. All right. Let me. How about now? We good?
Yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
good. Perfect.
I bet that, man. My thing is that my biggest thing with this nigga, man, is man, y'all remember that y'all everybody in here sing Think Like a Man, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you remember that part when Morris Chestnut linked up with Taraji P. Henson and he just kept name dropping names and dropping names and dropping names and dropping names. That's what this nigga been doing, man. He spent like straight up
Yeah.
and down, man. He did all that speech, just he
He
used
said,
buzz,
this nigga thinking like a man.
man. he, he used Bud's name to get him some sort of prestige or whatever, man. And because Spence is disgruntled, the disgruntled Spence fans is all of a sudden on his bandwagon. They tried to elevate this nigga into some monster. You dig, some boogeyman prematurely. Now he looking the way that he looking, and then I think now he realizes the writing is on the wall. You're not what it is that you think you are. So you go and you fight the dude who's actually been fighting quality opposition since a welterweight. Now you want to bring the nigga back down to a division where he can't make that shit comfortably. The nigga damn near died trying to make that shit.
I just said that. Just said that.
The shit is tragic, man. I mean, I think Boots is a talented fighter, man. Just stop prematurely ordaining these niggas monsters, man. Let that nigga earn his keep. And he's an underdeveloped fighter, bro. He still has a lot more development that needs to be done, and that's cool. You dig? He ain't fought nobody at no. And I want to you saying he don't want that Blair Cobbs drama. I still think Rashidi Ellis can beat him if we being all the way real.
He ain't got no power, bro.
And you don't need it. Karen didn't have it neither. You just needed feet. You just need to be able to make him reset and spin out to stop, his forward aggression. Rashidi Ellis has that and is a better counterpuncher and is faster.
He called it.
So
look, if that was the case, I would like to see it. I just want to see the nigga fight somebody, bro.
yeah.
Well, see, what Virgil Ortiz has got that will stop Boots is Virgil Ortiz has got time. That time to go stop that speed. All that cute shit he doing, dropping his hands after his jab, all of that sloppy footwork that he got going on, he out of position to throw a counter. That's not going to work with a person that stays at home and disciplined like Ortiz. Plus, Ortiz got bricks in both hands.
Definitely. And I think with Boots, man, and one thing I noticed, man, when he goes to advance and close the distance, his chin is wide up in the air.
That's why he gets smacked in.
Exactly. He eats a lot of, he eats a lot of heavy letter on when it's time for him to advance on the opponent. I noticed that with Avanesian. You dig? I'm like, yo, bro, this is wild, dude.
He can't fight coming forward, bro. It sound kind of messed up because Boots is good. Boots cannot pressure an opponent. He cannot fight coming forward, and that shows because he eats hooks, right hands. What don't he eat?
Bro, he showed me that in the first time when he fought Lipness, bro. Come on now, y'all. The writing been there.
Yeah,
and he haven't
flash, no bang, bro.
He haven't faced a puncher yet that can really do damage on him. You know what I'm saying? It's all been mediocre fights or people he bringing up for 140. So they looking at Ortiz like Ortiz is a puncher. They know he can hurt Boots, and the fact that Ortiz can take a punch because he still went the whole 12 rounds against Chuck. He got dropped twice and was still fighting in there. So they like, damn, Boots is not no one punch knockout artist. So
he went to I feel like his killer instinct it heightened after he got dropped that second time. That's where you really seen his pressure really start to heighten. And then that's the thing, you did. Karen was sitting there and banging in the pocket with him. And just that it didn't like startle him, but it took him back. Like, damn, this nigga really standing here boxing it out or banging it out with me. I don't think that was something that he was ready to, that he was mentally prepared to deal with because he's been, perceived as this, this devastating knockout puncher or whatever that nobody wouldn't dare stand in the trenches and bang out with. Yeah. What the fuck you think Ortiz gonna do with you, bro?
And people keep saying he dropped Karen. Like, I mean, he got a knockdown, but that was he took a knee, nigga. You didn't really drop him, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. It's a difference.
And then for his dad to be in his corner, telling him, screaming for him to get the knockout, and he don't do it, that fuck with him mentally, bro.
Teofimo Senior shit. Teofimo Senior coach and cornerman work, bro. That's filthy work. What are you doing? What do you mean go in there and get the knockout? Give him instructions to get. Why not just tell him, look, man, we ain't getting the knockout, man. Work behind your jab, cut the ring off. Give him proper instruction. Why are you telling him to go and knock him out, bro? He clearly he can't do it.
Get him out of there.
Why? You want to know why? Because
Why?
your daddy didn't believe in the shit that he hearing on these sites too.
Yeah,
That's why.
Just like
Derek
James.
Yep. Yeah. Now you in a fight, you don't know what to do. You froze up. You fell asleep behind the wheel, nigga. Shit.
Just like Derek James and Errol Spence, they start believing Errol was the eye snatcher, the rear breaker. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, listen, man. Them Earl Spence fans had Earl Spence thinking he was floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee.
Hey, look, Drake told Kwame one day that Earl can't box, and that nigga had a meltdown.
Oh my god!
That was a funny episode, dog.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I said, man, that nigga got footwork like a newborn baby deer, man. Oh,
hey, look at this 4x6 I got.
Oh, that's Bud.
Oh man.
Oh shit! Nice.
Nice.
Shit.
Perfect shot too.
Yeah.
Hey, you in the Facebook spaces? Because I think you.
No, I closed my page down. I got robots, man.
Damn.
Yeah.
Because that picture right there giving nigga anxiety, man.
They, all the Spence fans saying that when they see it.
Man.
Why
It's
you
just
still talking about it?
Yeah. They just said that to me. My man said that to me. Y'all still talking about that?
Well,
Artman said that. I'm still talking about it.
I know, and I got on his ass too.
No, nigga.
Shout out to Artman.
Shout out Artman.
They still talking about Rumble in the Jungle, Leonard versus Hearns.
Right, that's that
nigga still talking about Lomachenko and Devin Haney, but because your man got crashed, now is y'all, you know that shit didn't expect, past his expiration date. Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah.
That fight gonna last forever, bro.
Forever.
Yeah.
We still talking about all the other old fights while we ain't talking about that one.
Exactly.
Artman got to get off that pro black shit, man. Some of these Europeans will fight too, man.
Hey, look, why we never get to interview Spence about it? Why can't they ever ask that nigga about it?
Spence don't talk.
He's a humble dude now.
Spence don't talk to them niggas, man.
He's a humble nigga now.
But I mean, any interview he do, they'll post the post fight. That was his last interview about it. They ain't asked him nothing since then.
Hey, look, but nigga, we couldn't even get the fight on YouTube back the year, bro. Shit,
right, for a whole year. And they did that. They did that with the first Boots and Karen too. It took a year to get that fight.
Man, Boots look bad, bro.
Good. That's why.
Yep.
Bro, my fault. Go ahead.
No, Boots. It's just so many. It's so many. The holes I see in Boots' game right now, bro, and it's holes that he shouldn't have at this point. And I see him fighting the same. So that's why it's easy for us up here to break Boots down. He's fighting the same as well.
Mm-hmm.
This whole fight, you could take him and put him now in his 30th fight against his first fight. He's the same fighter.
That's what I was saying when they was talking about Bud and Crawford. I was saying one of the flaws that Boots got is adjusting in the ring. It says Gary Antoine Russell in he beat him in the amateurs because he couldn't adjust to that aggressive style. That's why he beat him. And the same thing in the Karen fight. He couldn't adjust to cut the ring off, corner this man, and hurt him. He gonna make adjustments. He do the same thing, the same punches at the same speed every fight.
And the ability to start making adjustments comes with the quality of opposition that you fighting, bro. You need development fights. That's why I said, you look at Tevin Farmer being in there with Murataya and Zepeda. Those are development fights. Those are fights that are needed. So where they know how to deal with a more cerebral fighter like a Shakur Stevenson. You need development fights, my nigga.
You like Murataya, don't you? Don't you right now?
Man, Murataya is like that. Zepeda is like that. Them dudes is nice, man. Them dudes is nice. And them dudes is nice, man. Them dudes is nice. But you
gotta blame matchmaking, then, bro. Because you touched on it. If you ain't got this nigga in there with the right people, dog, this nigga got too many fights right now. This nigga's damn near prospect still.
Mm-hmm.
Just like
call a spade, bro. Come on now.
Spence went against the best southpaw in boxing, and he only fought one other southpaw. Like he was way unprepared for that fight. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Oh, come
Matchmaking,
on
bro.
now. Y'all know Spence had a broke rib. His nose was broke. He was
He
high.
Cataract.
ran a marathon in Boston
He
before he
was
came on the
high.
flight.
Oh,
Yeah,
he was
cataract.
high, man. Come on, man. He was high. Y'all know that. Now stop that.
Oh my
For real
God.
though, bro. But think about it, bro. If you got a nigga in there that you think is like that, or undisputed, or whatever, you know what I'm saying, and you got a guy that you trying to, of course, you ain't gonna throw him in there with him right away. But
Mhm.
you will be building up for that fight, like y'all just said. Dog ain't fighting no lefties, but one.
Right.
Well,
That's
Al
why.
here
Heyman
for this nigga, man.
to
And
give
look,
Al Heyman credit for once in my life. Al Heyman tried to tell him, "Dog, you not ready. Go get
Yeah.
Keith Thurman. Go
yeah.
get Keith Thurman first, and get
Come on,
ready
He
for."
wouldn't have beat Thurman either, though. He wouldn't have beat
No,
Right.
Thurman.
I don't think he would have beat
no,
Thurman
he
either.
wouldn't
Drake,
beat
who called that shit, Drake, years
you.
ago?
You,
They Thurman would have got him,
you,
yo. One
He
time
Thurman
wouldn't have
would
would
beat.
have
have
got him
got
right
it.
I've
there.
always been in that mind state, man. The dude is too, he's too slow on his feet, man. Thurman has all the attributes Bud has. He's just not as refined of them at using them that Bud is. You know what I'm saying? He
Got
can,
great
he's
feet.
a,
Thurman got great feet, bro.
he does, man. He's a boxer puncher. He can. Well, he was walking Sean Porter into all type of left hooks.
Yes,
The
sir.
man
I
said,
thought Thurman would get him out of there quicker than Bud did.
"I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. I just thought I
And
just thought he pointing.
and look, Bud spared Boots. He was telling them like, this dude can't fuck with me. I'm gonna beat him, and then y'all go say this and that. Like
Mhm,
Bud knew he seen all the flaws in Boots already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
mhm.
And
yeah,
that's why he been sparing the dude. They just didn't get it though.
They
yeah.
didn't.
But see, that's that what do you call, that's that passive aggressive thing that TC do. You really don't want to fuck with me because you can't fuck with me.
Right. Yep. For
And then it appears
real.
that he ducking him and running a little bit, and then he get you to chase him, then he turn around on you, and you see his
Mhm,
fangs.
And
Once I
that's
get you to that dark alley, I got you.
yeah, that's
mhm.
that's why Boots say never get out of line or disrespect him or truly call him out like he was supposed to. He never did none of that.
Yeah, yeah,
It
for
was
real.
clout chasing, my nigga. We knew what time it was. The youngin is brazy, bro. The dude is a talented fighter, man. Just stop pump faking, my nigga. Just slow your roll, earn your keep, go get some developmental fights, man. Because even though you a champion, I don't think he's head and shoulders above the rest. Like I think him and fucking Stanley
Norman,
Owens at 147 pounds is a damn good fight. Him and Brian Norman is probably the
a good
toughest fight
fight.
for him. And you it
Uh,
just but I say between Norman and Rashidi Ellis, those are his toughest fights right there at 147 pounds. And it's not no undisputed truth that he beats them niggas, bro. They can beat him.
Yeah,
exactly. Yep.
yeah,
Stop
yeah,
Yep.
playing, man. Just
yeah,
stop playing. Yeah, god damn.
yeah. I think any person, any fighter that's fundamentally there at home and patient, have Boots would have a problem with him.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
other than the
You know,
champions, if Boots don't fight a champion, the only other good fight or credible fight that he'll get credit for is Blair Cobbs. If he don't fight the champions or
I
Blair
agree with
Cobbs,
that.
nobody gonna respect nothing he do at 47.
I don't know, man. I don't know so much about that. Yeah, oh man, I think that's a lose for him because I don't think anybody really perceives Blair Cobbs to be on the level of Boots Ennis. But if he goes in there and if he goes in there and looks the way he looked against Karen against Blair Cobbs, bro, that's really gonna be an indictment on that nigga. That's
Yeah.
really.
When you say on the level, Mills, when you say on the level as a Boots, what do you mean? Explain yourself.
I think Boots is a better overall boxer than Blair Cobbs. I won't lie about it. I don't think Blair Cobbs is as trash as people put on. I honestly don't. I think he has some qualities as a fighter, but I just think when it comes to someone like a Boots Ennis, who I think Boots is nice. I just don't think he's as nice as other people perceive him to be to the point where he's just this deity. But I think you put Blair Cobbs in there with somebody like a Boots, and Boots goes in there looking the way that'd be a bigger blemish on his rep than how he looked with Karen. If he went there
Right,
and looked
right,
like that against
right,
Blair Cobbs,
Yeah.
right.
I
Blair
Right.
just
No,
Cobbs
no.
is a
My argument to you is, Mills, and a friendly brotherly argument is,
also.
okay. If he the reason why he looked that good, Boots looked that good, is because of lower opposition.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So when you say I use the eye test, you're using the eye test against perceived lower competition, right? So he's supposed to look like he's supposed to look. But with a fella that's not a prospect, that's a contender like a Blair Cobbs, you think that will change? Because that's a step up. No matter how we looking at it, I think Blair Cobbs is a step up for Boots Ennis.
You could definitely say that. You could definitely say that. I think man, because that's the triangle theory shit. So I don't want to do that. You're not wrong. You're definitely not wrong on it. I just, not Boots, but Blair's. I think in the eyes of the boxing public, he's just not like he's not. When you talk about welterweights, you'll bring up Ramos and you'll bring up Cody Crowley and you'll bring up Roman Villa before you get down to a Blair to Flair Cobbs. You know what I'm saying? So
that's because people overlooking him, man. Blair
definitely, Like I don't think he's that. I don't think he's a trash fighter or nothing like that. I honestly don't. I don't view his work on par with someone like a Rashidi Ellis or even none of the champions or nothing like that, man. I just don't.
Our argument is we ain't gonna never see him in the ring with that type of, you know what opposition. I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah, because we got the fans out here saying, "Oh, well, you know what? Well, Blair is just Blair." Right? We ain't gonna know until he get in that ring, bro. Right. He's got to get in that ring.
That's true. Saying, like, you're right. You're definitely right.
What he did to Broner, that was spectacular. Even though Broner took some losses, he only been dropped by Maidana his whole career. That's the only person who ever dropped him. Blair dropped him and knocked his tooth out, bro. That nigga get credit for that. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to get him out.
He beat a 4th division world champ.
Exactly.
Yeah. He got that on his resume. What Boots got on his?
Who got on his? Come on, wild card. You said Roman Villa. Hold on, you said Roman Villa, right? Come on, bro. Like, what has Roman Villa did besides beat Rashidi Ellis?
Nothing, and I think Rashidi Ellis did enough to win that fight, but he did beat Rashidi Ellis.
We haven't seen Villa since before Boots or after.
When you say guys will mention guys like Roman Villa, what over Blair? How?
Because he has a more credible win in Rashidi Ellis. That wasn't the Adrian Broner that Blair Cobbs beat. That wasn't Adrian Broner at his age. This is the Adrian Broner that suffered from wild inactivity.
But that same Adrian Broner never been dropped still by nobody but Maidana, bro.
I feel that. I'm switching my stance slightly. You did, like, I'm not disagreeing with what y'all saying in totality. I ain't even got no problem with going back on what it is that I just said. Y'all are painting a more vivid picture of that now. It's like, you know what? I wouldn't even be mad at him fighting Blair Cobbs. I wouldn't, and I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be mad. But that's thanks to y'all. Other than that, I'd have been like, man, get the Blair Cobbs the fuck up out of here, nigga. No, stop playing with me.
That's what they was doing at first, boo.
Blair feel like he could win, bro. So that's what give him. I definitely give him his merit to him fighting him, because Blair is going to go in there with the mentality that he can beat Boots. And as far as what we seen from Boots, I'll give him a chance, bro. I'll give him a chance. He probably can drop Boots.
Blair was already trying to get in there. They didn't already have.
That's the whole point. That's what I'm saying.
But they wasn't want to put him in there with him then. This is before Adrian Broner, bro. This is before AB.
He was calling out Bud.
Right. I don't think Boots' chin is tougher than Broner's. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like
we don't know. We don't know if his chin tougher than Broner's, because we ain't seen him in there. I mean, the people that hit him couldn't hurt him.
Karen definitely hurt him a few times.
Yeah. But dog, they was already running that play with Blair back then. Like, they was looking down on Blair. Like, how can you look down on a nigga that's in the same position that you in?
Same position.
Exactly.
I think with his loss to Alexis, that kind of stifled his momentum. Alexis beat that. Alexis fucked that nigga up.
Well, look though, he did though. But Blair got in there and fought him, right?
Yeah, he definitely did.
You got Alexis on his resume, and you got Broner,
and Maurice Hooker.
Forgot about Mighty Mo.
He beat Maurice Hooker up.
Stop. What you got on that resume that can compare to that other than the 2 Karen fights, my nigga?
None.
That's what I was saying, Mills. That's why I asked you what do What has Boots done to make you think that Boots is that special? Because compared to Blair Cobbs, he got those fights that's teaching him, that's tooling him, that he's
Yep.
picking up on the
They
way.
said
I
at
ain't
one
He
point.
calling that nigga special.
yeah,
Ain't no special fighter finna go in there and look pedestrian against no 41st ranked Ukrainian, bro. I don't think I don't think he's yet to prove that he's special right now. I see the potential that he could possibly be special, but it's just it's too many kinks that need to be ironed and buffed out before we can say, yo, he's special. That's like,
What
it's
about
too,
the eye test,
it's,
Mills? What
it's
about
too
the
it's,
eye test?
it's too late in the game to change the player. And what I
This
mean,
Ortiz,
but you know what?
What about the eye test? Because when all else fails, you can always go to the eye test to pull your point through.
My eye is telling me, bro, you way too hittable to be special. I'm
Yeah.
not like I won't call Bud no defensive specialist, but he's very good defensively. He's very good defensively to roll with the shot, to take some of the sting off the shot in the pocket. He can miss it, make you miss and make you pay. I'm not about to say he's Shakur Stevenson like or Parnell Whitaker like or James
Bud
Coney like.
come back and hurt you after
Yeah,
you
exactly,
hit,
bro.
hit him, you going out.
It's a balance of both offense and defense, bro. So that Bud is special. When I look at Boots, I'm not seeing a special fighter. I'm seeing a dude I'm seeing a talented young fighter prospect who's still underdeveloped. Who still needs a little bit more work and a little bit more bring along developmental fights, man. I was talking to somebody about some Puerto Rican dude in one of the Facebook spaces, and he was like, resume don't matter. I'm like, you need the higher you go in competition, those are when your flaws get highlighted. So you're able to go back to the gym and work on those flaws and be prepared for the next step in competition in your next fight. Boots ain't been through them type of fights yet, bro. Like the fact that he's getting his flaws exposed by a 41st ranked fighter, that's very telling to me.
it just and that's the thing. That's why I give Brian Norman them that edge of stopping Boots early. It's because Brian Norman has been on that spectrum of the stick, and he been knocked down. He went through the adversity, got back up, and did what he had to do. And the next time that we seen him fight, he added a new wrinkle, and he took that left hook away. So that's why I say, oh, he learning. Boots is learning while he's in the game.
Boots is kind of like mentally weak from. You see how he was frustrated because he couldn't get the knockout in the corner. So he get knocked down. He probably can't recover like other fighters. You know what I'm saying? He might fall all the way off and get knocked out because he never been through nothing like that. Thinking he can take everybody punch.
Ain't no telling.
It bothers me, man. People came into, people knew Boots came into prominence through the PBC, man. All these PBC niggas get these, they win all the fantasy matchups. They get all this extra credit for doing shit that they've never done. Can't nobody outside of this biosphere right now fuck with these niggas because it's the PBC. It's PBC, gang or don't bang. And when you take them and put them in certain other environments where they gotta compete with the rest of the world, they look shaky. And Boots is in a position now where he's looking a little shaky, even though he fought that nigga on the PBC show. We seeing y'all not being developed properly over there, man, and that's stifling y'all. So you in that gray area where it's like we see the potential, but you stifle. You need some more bring along fights, and you ain't in no position to act Hollywood, my nigga. You need to be trying to get out here and get active and call nigga. What's stopping you from going and fighting Rashidi Ellis? You know what I'm saying? That's a fight that should have been happening.
You're never gonna be game sharp if you're only fighting once every 1.5 years.
Yeah,
so
and that's
never
what I'm
gonna
saying.
Be
like
game sharp.
They talking about the quick turnaround in February. Like, nigga, you supposed to be taking that fight. Take a month off, get back in the ring. What you waiting on?
You took no punishment, man. Listen, bro. I think my birth year. What was that? 1986. Nigga fought 12 times, dog. Who the fuck is y'all?
How many fights Boots got, y'all?
30, like 31.
He got like 32. 32 now.
A prospect with 32 fights.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's not even a joke. It's real.
Did you say that shit a while back, Drake? Absolutely. You say that shit a while back.
Oh shit!
Them niggas tried to laugh you off the board, and goddamn, I told y'all drinking Illuminati, bro.
How are you a prospect though? You know what I mean? Like, why is we even talking about this, having this conversation about Boots and this is 30th fight? Why?
Exactly.
Because you get preferential treatment because of who you came in prominence behind, bro.
And that's
PBC
why.
fighters get preferential treatment, bro. That's just a fact.
And look,
And that's
like
why Top
6.
Rank. That's why Top Rank got him 62 to like 24 in the head.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, they way up on PVC.
Yeah. They
Dude.
whooping them because they stay active. One thing Bob does, people might not like Bob, but he keeps those fighters active and keeps them sharp, bro.
Man, Mutataya, motherfucking
Here you
Billy.
go. Here you go.
But Billy Guns, bro, he
Mutataya,
stays on. I dig that. I like to see. I like Keyshawn is another active fighter over there, bro. What's up?
Mutataya didn't look too good in his last fight, bro.
Because of the style that he fought, and that's my point. That's my point. You fight a cerebral. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, man. Tevin Farmer proved it to me. He's still a world level fighter, bro.
Hold up, swole up. I've been wanting to talk about this for some days, bro, to get y'all on here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. We coming right back to it. Man, what about Tank? Fucking Tevin Farmer was calling out Tank back in the day. He didn't even fight a Tevin Farmer.
Tank moved away from that fight.
Man, listen, man.
I'll continue, man. I'm just ranting, man.
No. Let's talk about this. Let's talk.
Well, I think after that JoJo Diaz fight, that kind of went under the radar for
wasn't his hand injured or something in that fight?
Who, Tevin's?
Yeah. I think it was something afflicting him, man. So he wasn't able to perform. Nonetheless, he lost. But look at how he's been looking, man. He arguably beat Zepeda. He arguably beat Mutataya.
I think Tank would have knocked him out still, but Tank still avoided that fight.
He avoided the fight. That's what I'm getting at.
I'm not so sure.
He ain't even fought him.
I'm not so sure though. Man, listen, bro. When he went in there against Zepeda, man, listen, bro. This stat is always gonna stand out to me with Zepeda. This nigga threw 600 punches in 6 rounds against Hester. That is ridiculous.
That's a lot,
and for someone like, this dude is averaging 1,000+ punches a fight. And for someone like Tevin Farmer, who's not used to working at that rate, that high work rate, to not only score a knockdown, but to be not as high, not on the, on the par of activity as Zepeda, but, punch way above his, his average as far as output is concerned. And not, never be down, like that shit is telling me he's able to get out, protect himself, good enough to where he's not overly hurt or dropped against a high volume fighter. Tank doesn't have a high value. He doesn't have a high work rate. He works off
a high boxing IQ though.
Yeah, he does. But so does Farmer.
Well, go ahead.
And the thing that, just this slick black American thing that everybody was talking when they was using that to demonize Canelo for not fighting Andre, Danny Jacobs and Tevin Farmer.
You pretty slick, Will.
No. I'm not throwing shade at no. I'm not because that was just to set up my point. But what I was saying was that should be pissing me off, man.
What he do, Drake?
Yeah, he threw a shot.
I didn't know. I did. I mean, well, not at none of y'all, not at none of y'all, but just the goofy niggas. You dig what I'm saying?
Run it back. I missed it. Run it back.
I just simply said for all the slick black fighters that everybody it was this stigmatism of Canelo ducking slick black fighters for years because he didn't fight Andre. Like Andre is just this. This magician in the ring. For all of the bloviating they do about slick black American fighters, Tevin Farmer and Danny Jacobs' names never get mentioned. And as far as slicksters go, those two and like Shakur Stevenson, those are, if you ask me personally, the epitome of slicksters. So Tevin Farmer is still slick in the pocket to where he's able to roll, ride, get up under shots, and counter you effectively. And he has a very good left straight down the pipe that he can put on your chin strap. And this is all for him to do that in front of someone like Zepeda, who's throwing 1,500 punches a fight. I think if he stands in front of Tank, someone who's not, work a low work rate, and he's able to just pick him off and pot shot him and spin him out and force him to reset and not go back in a straight line. That's
what I'm Shakur. You talking about like Shakur?
I don't think Tank
fucks Tevin Farmer up then and now.
I don't know, bro.
Zepeda throwing all those punches, bro. I think that nigga could be on a juice too because
Oh
this
shit.
fight, this like against Farmer, they didn't have no drug testing, and they made it a 10-round fight instead of 12 rounds, so it don't have to be for the interim belt, so you don't have to get drug tested.
But now what happened? What happens when you look at him in front of a fighter like Masito Hester, where he threw 600 punches in 6 rounds? That happened here in America. You dig?
Yeah.
Well, Millsy, you know my thing about that is, and they done heard me say this 100 times on here. It when you throw punches and bunches, it becomes counterproductive to a counter puncher.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're throwing all of them punches and you go against a slick fella, they want you to throw punches. So really, you're creating more openings for that counter puncher. So
You
when
are.
Tank, even though Tank's output might not be 1 or 2 punches, but them equal to 10 when he hits you.
Yeah.
I feel like I definitely feel that, man. But the thing, I'm not. It's no debate in who's the bigger puncher. It's no debate in
We
that.
wanted to see
But
it
what
though.
happens when you know Tevin Farmer is a really good counter puncher himself, and it's
He's
not like
real
he
slick.
he has a counterbalance to offense and defense as well. He can point. Tank. I'm not saying Tank.
No outpoint that man. Tevin Farmer is not finna outpoint him. Not finna beat
Based
him.
on what though? Based on what?
I wanted to
You
see
okay?
Tank versus
That
Farmer.
man,
I
We
wanted
talk
to
right now. We back.
Tevin eye straight, bro. I'm
We
telling
back.
Oh shit.
We back. Now we back to resume. We back to resume. We now.
But this right here, Tevin Farmer then or now would get demolished by Tank.
Based on what?
I think so too, but I still wanted to see that fight.
Based on the fact that everybody kind of forgets that about Tank's ring IQ and his and the way he takes his
Set
punch.
you up, yeah.
Tank don't just out there throwing bombs. Tank actually sets shit up. So as far as Tevin being a slick fighter, he may be, but bro, once he get hit with one of them bombs, body shots, because Tank like to eat at that body. It's gonna stop all that, and Tevin Farmer is out of there within 6
And
rounds.
look, and
Now
Tank predicted the round he knocked Ryan Garcia out in, the round he knocked Frank Martin out there. Like he be doing that. He know what he doing in that, bro.
But see now, when you look at Ryan Garcia had 2 weight stipulations put on him, and I don't think Tank needed that to beat Ryan Garcia, but he did have 2 weight stipulations put on him going into that fight. Frank Martin he's never fought. That was his first time fighting for a belt, and he skipped so many steps and was crazy. He was actually doing good in the fight, but he kept placing himself on the rope. He did that from the first round to the round that he got outlined and chalked in.
That's because Tank
that
put
mental
him there.
pressure,
Tank
bro.
put him in
It's the
position.
It's not that he was placing himself on the ropes. He he do good work in the middle of the ring and go right back to the rope. He would pass up.
But
He spin off the rope. He spin off the rope. He spin off one end of the rope at one end of the ring and go all the way to the other end of the ring and put himself on the ropes.
Millsy, that's because Tank was applying that subtle pressure to him.
Yeah.
I don't.
Thank you, Drake.
You're not wrong. You're not entirely wrong. But what I'm saying is he was placing himself on the rope since the first round, bro.
But look,
It's an amalgamation of both.
Right.
Look,
Inexperience. It's the inexperience in Frank Martin and the pressure of a Tank Davis. It's definitely both.
It's mental pressure too.
Like look with Ryan Garcia, even though he put the stipulations on him, that's not what won him the fight. The fact that he was strategic, like he get in there, he put his Tank left-handed, so he put the jab against Ryan left hook, pawing it out there, holding it there, and then he ducked under it, timed him in, then knocked him down. Like he was smart out there the whole time in the ring. So it's like his IQ is really higher than I think everybody at 135, bro.
Oh, no, I definitely don't agree with that. It's high, but the thing, and even with Ryan Garcia, he hadn't been in he fought up until then. His best fight was Luke Campbell, which is it was a cool win. It was a cool win. It was a cool win, definitely, man. But what's up?
Millsy, you said the IQ is up there, but it's not the highest. Who do you think is higher than
at 35?
Yeah.
Lomachenko and Shakur Stevenson.
Nah, Loma definitely ducked that smoke. He don't get that credit, man.
But the thing is this, why are we only going to focus on what's happening now and ignore damn near half a decade of what happened?
Like, yeah,
Ooh,
like,
shit.
look,
Fuck that shit, Mills.
I wanted to see Tank and Tevin Farmer. I wanted to see Tank
Me
and Gary
too.
Russell. I wanted to
Yeah,
see Tank and Lomachenko. I wanted to see those fights, but
yeah.
they didn't happen. Like Gary Russell ducked Devin because he actually pursued the fight, but Tank never pursued it.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
yeah,
mean,
we missed
Devin is
some
the
fights.
one that's fighting these niggas, the niggas that they want to laugh at and joke on, the niggas
Yeah,
that's
yeah. Devin
fighting these
got
niggas.
hurt, bro. Devin is hurt, bro.
Devin been pissing me off, man. But you can't deny you can't deny Devin. If we be
Okay,
we,
okay.
we
That's
can't
what I like
deny
to hear,
it.
Drake. What you got to say, Drake?
I say the same thing. Devin fight anybody.
He'll fight a
Devin
nigga.
thing now. Yeah,
Yeah.
he'll stand in that pocket and he'll exchange with you too. That's the thing
Mm-hmm.
that separates him and Shakur.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Devin will fight you, and that's his detriment because he don't have the power.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I
Right.
mean? He
Shakur,
don't got that.
go
He
ahead,
don't
Drake.
got the ass to back up his mouth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Shakur knows his strength. He know I'm gonna hop 10 steps back because I don't want to get hit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
And
know
look,
if I can
Tank,
take a punch or not. So
And he
I don't
got the
even want to get hit.
attributes and athleticism behind him.
and that's what I say though
Absolutely.
about
So
Tank.
he
He
could
knows.
definitely outpoint Tank in a 12-round
But
fight.
look, Tank.
Now,
See,
Easily.
look, no, see, I don't think so because Tank knows that Shakur fight like that. He know that he
True.
jumped back. You know what I'm saying? He explained it on Cigar
He
Talk,
try to
bro.
set him up with something.
Yeah, he know what to do in there. With each fighter, he got a different game plan for that person's weaknesses.
But
That's what I like about Tank, though. He thinking there, man.
But my
Yeah.
thing, this is my beef when it comes to a nigga like Tank, man. He's once again being put in this upper echelon of doing shit that he's yet to prove. Like Tank will beat every damn body based on what, man? We go back to the Boots theorem where he ain't fought nobody a note, and when he started stepping up, and damn, I can't even call that a step up.
Wait, hold up.
Tank
Hold
fought
up.
some people
Hold
though, bro.
up.
Tank fought some people.
Up now. Come on, man. Let's not discredit Tank's resume just because he ain't got a Shakur or Devin on there.
Yeah,
Brody,
exactly.
you got Pedraza and you got Frank Martin. And Frank Martin's best win is a Michelle Rivera. He wasn't fighting the cream of the crop at 135 pounds.
You gotta
And as much
give
as
him Isaac Cruz.
hold up.
He got Ryan on there too now.
But
Ryan.
it's a knock because you had to shut up. Fritchie, shut your ass up.
And
My dogs is wilding.
as
My
much
bad.
as Goon don't want to admit it, Ryan gave his man an L, you know. And
Where can I find this L at, bro? Where can I find this L?
Hey, we gotta give
I'm
Tank
gonna like to
Ryan though.
research and look up shit.
saying, Goon, I'm just saying,
Hector Garcia.
Hey, Marcus, you ain't shit to stand up, man.
Ryan was in. I don't know if Devin was there or not, but you know.
Y'all ain't shit, man. I'm gonna call Devin, bro.
Hey, Goon said, "Where can I find his L at?"
Bro, look, we gotta give Tank credit for Ryan, Hector Garcia, Leo Santa Cruz, Pitbull.
Hell no.
Even Rolly, because Rolly fought the best fight of his career against Tank.
Hell no.
Yeah, I give him credit for all those.
Man, you can't give him credit for Hector because he moved Hector up. So what?
You don't give him credit for Isak?
Who the fuck is Isaac, bro? That nigga,
I'm
man.
just saying, bro.
No, hell no. No. Isaac is not that dude, bro. I said that, bro. That dude is way too one-dimensional, man. Once again, it's the PBC theorem. Your profile is going to be exemplifying more than what it deserves to be because you're attaching to the PBC. Isaac Cruz ain't shit, and we saw that when he stood in front of Rayo.
I think Isaac Cruz might knock Devin out.
Hey,
he ain't knocking no Devin out.
Hey, look, I bet Rayo won't fight him again.
He shouldn't have to. Why?
Hey, I promise you.
Well, now look, Isaac Cruz ducked the rematch though against Ryan.
Because he know what time it is. He knows his limitations. It's a reason why he told Shakur Stevenson to all people to go fight somebody. He got to go fight somebody. Two division champion got to go fight somebody because you lost to Tank. Because you simply went 12 rounds with Tank in a fight that you lost. Fuck out of here, bro. Isaac Cruz is mid as a motherfucker, man. No. Who the fuck is Isaac Cruz? I'm not giving you credit for pulling up Luis Garcia. I'm not giving you credit for Leo Santa Cruz, and I'm not giving you credit for beating a dude and Ryan Garcia with 2 weight stipulations, my nigga. Ain't no fucking way you getting credit for that. No. You get the fact that I get but the whole they put Drive is a damn good win for him. But the fact that somebody like inexperienced fighter like Frank Martin is possibly one of your best 3 wins is as an inexperienced fighter. That's telling about your resume.
They had Frank Martin ranked as that's the ghost, baby. That's the ghost.
Yeah, he went to sleep like a ghost.
A lot of people have Frank Martin.
He is a ghost. We don't know it. We don't see it. We don't know who on his resume.
Arrow, nigga. And he with Arrow. What you mean? He with Arrow.
Oh yeah, he was. Forgot about Earl. Forgot about Earl.
Hey, but no,
Hey,
look,
Marky been throwing low blows the whole time.
I'm gonna call Devin on his ass. Though. I'm gonna
call Earl Spence on him. He's throwing more low blows than Earl Spence.
That nigga say like Goon boy Devin.
Yeah. Loma duck take though, so that ain't his fault.
But you can't.
Hold on now. Hold up. Just wait. Yeah, we can say Tank duck Loma too.
Nah, because look, first of all, they never was in negotiations except for one time.
I'm talking about back in the day. I ain't talking about
but
look,
when he wanted to fight, Tank wasn't even a headliner yet. He wasn't even a headliner of his show yet. So Tank
he was a champion,
he wanted to wait until he was the main event and on pay-per-view. Loma talking about he don't want to fight pay-per-view and all that. Like it wasn't the time to fight yet, bro. You know what I'm saying? So this is dumb to fight back then.
This is the shit that I'm talking about.
Look, hold on. Let me say one more thing about it. Like y'all give Lomachenko full credit for beating Rigondeaux, right?
No.
A lot of people.
Yeah, man, I do. I'm one of the ones that do because he got in the ring and fought him because we would have had to praise Rigondeaux.
Yeah, and look, Lomachenko was 29 when he fought Rigondeaux, and Rigondeaux was 36. That's the same age difference between Tank and Lomachenko. So it ain't no excuse. Oh, he old. He this. He just came off a great win, a stoppage against Kambosos, which Devin couldn't do for 24 rounds. You know what I'm saying? So he get full credit. For if he it ain't no excuse for Loma not to have took this fight right now, talking about retirement. You know what I'm saying? I
don't think Lomachenko is washed. I think Lomachenko can beat everybody in the division. So it's not necessarily attrition that's plaguing him. It's just like, bro, y'all, I finally got to the pinnacle of where it is I was trying to be, undisputed, and I got the rugs pulled up from me. So now I got to go start all the way back at square one and collect these belts individually. So what?
He did that himself by not fighting Devin for the mandatory, and he gave it up for a franchise title and fought Tito. He could fought for undisputed, and he did have a chance against Devin and still lost.
That's a fact.
It was an easier fight to make with him and Teofimo Lopez. It was in house, and it was a bigger fight because Teofimo was more accomplished than Devin Haney at that time. His knockout over Richard Colmay. You just blew out everybody that Devin Haney wasn't. He was on people's radar to the box.
It didn't matter when for your WBC belt, you got the belts, and you had your chance to fight Devin for undisputed, and you decided to give up the belt and go fight Tio.
And Tio was a bigger threat.
It don't matter if his dream is undisputed. It don't matter what Tio is. You gonna fight for undisputed, and then look, he still had his chance to fight for undisputed, and he lost against Devin.
But you can't. But the thing is, you can't. Devin wouldn't have got undisputed fighting Devin in the first place because Devin wasn't a champion. Teofimo was a more proven fighter at that time, bro. We just got to be real about that. He
was more proven, but he still wasn't the mandatory. So. He gave up that belt.
But it was a unification match as well. So all right, cool. While I'm forfeiting this belt to Devin Haney, I'll go back. I'll recollect that when I recollect that after I get done with this dude right here. It's still a unification belt. I don't like the notion that we picking it like in under any other circumstance you wouldn't knock somebody for going and choosing to fight a champion over a mandatory. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't do that. He
should have fought his boy when he was younger.
Nah, I think he fought him at the right time. It's like when people say Lomachenko, he was better at 130. I like him better at 135 pounds because he's getting pushed. He's meeting resistance like a motherfucker, and he's still damn near finding a way to persevere. I personally had him and Teofimo a draw, but I'll never argue that Lomachenko won, and I won't argue about anybody who says that Lomachenko lost. I'm not gonna do that.
He started fighting late. So look look, since you said he had to start all the way over, he could have beat Devin. And he wouldn't have to start over and been undisputed, but he didn't do it. So you can't blame nobody but him. And if he says he won't undisputed, he should be going after the belts. He could have unified with Tank, but he ducked the fight.
How do you say?
Here go Tony with this shit.
Hey yo, shout out my nigga Tony, man. Shout out my nigga Tony. He know the real. He know the real.
Pop on so you can lie to us, Tony. We like the way you lie.
I'm not gonna say it with ease though, because I think that was a damn good fight, and I don't even think it was a robbery. But I do think Lomachenko won that fight. I don't think.
Wait, who?
He lost 7-5, and that's giving Loma all the swing rounds.
So what?
I watched that fight 10 times and counted each round, bro. So Devin beat that man.
Nah.
Devin pulled it out. What champions do, pulled it out.
Nah. I think I feel like the only rounds that were clear were the rounds from Lomachenko.
Well,
you dig?
You know, Millsy, I posted the stats before, and Devin did win those rounds.
Nah.
Yeah, I got mine written down too.
Nah.
And look, why would Top Rank give it? Why would Top Rank give it to the outsider when Loma is the guy they said better than Ali and Floyd and he's Top Rank's main guy? Why would they cheat him? Why would they cheat him?
They was gassing hit. Like I don't like this. No, as a promoter, you supposed to say that shit. You dig? It's the same thing that Eddie Hearn is doing with Boots with amping him. You supposed to do that for your fighter. Is he as great as Ali? No, he's not as great as Ali, bro. Those are hard shoes to fill. Can you name me 5 fighters greater than Ali?
I'm gonna put it the way that I see it. Why would they give that to a nigga when they was pushing Lomachenko to be next to God?
Exactly. Why would they give it to the person who outside of their promotion?
Yeah, because Bill was dogging him.
If anything, that's something to be proud about, bro. Like, cool, just this. You want fair judging, even though I think Lomachenko won. If that's how they
gonna say fair judging, and you
because I don't no because y'all are asking for them to cook the books. Y'all are asking for them to cook the books, and that's not necessary.
You can't say that you had Lomachenko winning and say fair judging in the same.
No, but this is what I'm saying. Y'all are asking for them to cook the books and buy off the judges. Why would they do this? Why would they do that? That's not what I want.
I mean, not like that, but a home court is gonna get an advantage most of the time. You know,
I don't like that though. I don't like that in basketball. I don't like that, man.
Pushing Lomachenko, bro. They've been pushing Lomachenko since his second fight.
Mm-hmm.
He got a title shot after a loss. After a loss.
I mean, I don't, and that's cool. That's cool. I can respect the fact that they didn't just give it to the nigga because he's the home fighter. I can respect that. I can respect that. But me personally, I'm like this. I watched that fight a few times my damn self, and I'm like, I don't see how Devin won this fight. I had it 7-5.
You gotta write that. Did you write it down? I wrote down each round that they won.
I put it like this. I had it knotted up going into the 9th round. And I thought Lomachenko won the 10th, the 9th, 10th, and 11th round, and Devin Haney won the 12th round. That's how I had it.
When I actually watched it the first time, I had it like I got 7-5 when I rewatched it, but the first time when I watched it, I had it tied up going into the 12th. Whoever won the 12th won the fight, and Loma took the 12th off, and I gave it to Devin. You know what I'm saying? That's the first time I watched it though.
I'm not mad at that. I feel like, and then I had it knotted up going into the 9th. Loma won the 9th, 10th, and 11th, and Devin Haney won the 12th. But I'm not going to argue with nobody. I mean, I'm going to give some sort of resistance. I'm not going to be mad if you think that Devin Haney won the fight. I'm not gonna be mad because I thought it was a damn good fight. I thought it was a close and competitive match. But I feel like the more dominant rounds, where it was just like, yo, he is clearly dominating this round, came from Lomachenko. That right there was the deciding factor.
What did you have against Lomachenko?
How many rounds did you have like that?
With dominant rounds?
Yeah.
3. The 9th, 10th, and 11th. Those were dominant rounds by Lomachenko.
Out of a 12-round fight.
Out of a 12-round fight. Every other round, besides the 12th, every other round was competitive. Every other round was a
swing rounds. Did you have any swing rounds?
Okay, so that's how it looked. According to your logic, then Devin could have won. You know what I'm saying? So I get what you said.
I don't think it was a robbery. I just think Lomachenko won because I thought the fight was a competitive bout. I don't think it was a robbery though. Like, just if you ever hear me call a fight a robbery, you dig, it's probably because I'm caught up in the moment or whatever. But I honestly don't think it was a robbery. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I do think Lomachenko won that matchup.
Who you think win between Loma and Tank?
As of right now, it's a lot more. I think Loma has always had the style that is beneficial towards Tank because he's a come forward fighter. It's just, can Tank stay in front of him? Tank don't got fast feet like that, but he does have proper punch placement, precise punching. He's an intellectual fighter and he's a damn good counter puncher. But can he keep up with Loma's work rate? Whether it's the activity with his hands or the activity with his feet, because I don't see any signs of slippage with Lomachenko. I don't. But I don't like this notion that he's just supposed to be giddy to go and fight this nigga after coming off that. Like, when you in the back room crying because of this shit right here, the nigga won't give you that get back. That just takes some. It's like with Sonny Edwards now. Bam, beat the fight out of that nigga.
He had fights after that though. He
only had one fight since the Devin Haney fight.
And he stopped Camboso.
And that ain't enough though. Like, is George Camboso's Tank Davis?
That ain't enough.
George Camboso's is not gonna give Tank Lomachenko the amount of resistance that Tank would. Now y'all got me giving credit to Tank, and I can't stand this nigga.
I was just like,
come on, man.
How did he go into the
other niggas ain't even knock him out though?
So what?
Other niggas ain't even knock him out.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
And I was like, how can he go into negotiations all that time and then all of a sudden pull out a fight? Like, why would you?
It was smart, man. If you ain't mentally there, nah, man. I'm gonna have to just take an L on this, bro. You got it, man. I'm not mad at him.
I think he didn't want to get stopped, so because he couldn't use the excuse he got robbed like he always do when he lose. He got robbed. He couldn't say that if he got laid out. That's what I think.
But I think is this. Now we go back to this, man. For the high opinions that people have of Tank, who has he stood in front of to prove these high opinions? He ain't fought nobody on the level of anybody of none of Lomachenko's losses. He ain't fought nobody on the level of a Teo. And he ain't fought nobody on the level of a Devin Haney, but he's just gonna go in there and outline Lomachenko and chalk based on what? He gonna go in there and outline Devin Haney and chalk based on what? He gonna go in there and outline Shakur Stevenson and chalk based on what?
I think like the Loma fight.
Good point, Mill.
What has Shakur done then?
Look, with Devin,
Travion punches the air. What has Shakur done to make you think that then?
To think what?
What you everything that you just said about Tank?
Tank, let me see. Shakur. I mean, when you got Oscar when he was at 140, when he was at 130, Oscar Valdez. Oscar Valdez was No, Oscar Valdez. You can't say, "Oh man," because of look at who he knocked out.
I know. Valdez was a good win. That was a good win.
That was a good
win. You got Oscar Valdez. You got Jamel Herring. You got Shakur doesn't have this stellar resume. I'm not about to sit here and say that he has this stuff. He doesn't have a stellar resume. His damn self. He doesn't. But he's been in there with other champions. Tank has only been in
how much credit are we gonna really give him over this Herring fight? Because he was a huge overdog in that fight. Like, come on, bro.
He was a champion, and for him to jump up and debo that belt off of him is telling. I think Shakur's best win is Oscar Valdez.
I give Tank the win over Devin because Devin is susceptible to the left, and Tank is left-handed, so I feel like he's definitely gonna catch him and knock him out with that shit.
But he don't got, my biggest thing is he don't got the feet to close distance as fast as Devin can get away from him and put a jab in his face or and walk him into a backhand and spin out and get back to the middle of the ring. That's my biggest thing. Devin,
he can't
Even if
afford to
Devin
start off
does
slow with
hit him,
Devin, bro.
even if
He gonna
Devin
be
does hit
behind.
him, he don't got no power.
he don't. Listen, I ain't mad at nobody who think Tank is going, who would, knock Devin the fuck out. I get it. I definitely understand it.
Y'all better wake
But-
up if y'all think that shit, bro. Y'all better get some smelling salt. That shit ain't fucking happening.
Well, I need some. Well, I
That
need
shit
some
But you
smelling
just
salt.
saying who did Tank fight to think he could beat these people? I just based off the eye test, I just feel like he
See,
could beat him.
the eye test, that's a Rule 82 thing right
But
there, bro. Now go to the eye test.
When I look at the skills,
Amir Imam, bro, before who was that did him dirty first? Was that Jose Ramirez or Granados? It was one of them who got to him first and downed him. Before that, this dude was on, his trajectory was to be that nigga. You know what I'm saying? And just from an eye test standpoint, the dude checked off all the boxes. He was an incredibly cerebral fighter. But when you get put under a certain level of resistance that you ain't accustomed to dealing with, man, pressure busts pipes. And we saw what happened to that nigga. So when you look at someone like a Tank, yeah, he's going to look spectacular, but look at who he's looking spectacular against. Rolly Romero, Isaac Cruz, Hector Luis. There's always an asterisk to these wins. When the fact that we got to sit here and say, Frank Martin is one of your best wins, a dude who had no championship experience and no top 10 fights on your resume, bro. That shit is telling. Keyshawn Davis has better wins than fucking Frank, than Frank Martin.
A lot of people have Frank Martin winning that fight.
Against who?
Against Tank.
Yeah, he was up on
I saved a lot of videos of niggas picking Frank Martin. He was slick, black fighter. This and that and the other. He finna stop Tank. It's gonna be an upset. All that shit.
I never thought that. I thought it would be competitive, and it was competitive. It was competitive, but the thing was, it was competitive for early on. It was competitive, but this is to the championship experience because I watched the interview of him and he was saying, he started second guessing himself. I didn't look at no dude who was gassing. I didn't see him breathing with his mouth open. I saw a dude who's like, maybe I need to preserve myself a little bit more and not stay as active as I was early on in the fight to preserve my tank and my stamina for when I get into the later rounds, I'll have something to fend him off with. I saw a dude whose mental started unraveling in the ring, an amalgamation of Tank's pressure and IQ and experience. It's both. It's a two-way street, man. So
I feel like it was the pressure, like that Tank was putting on him, and then it's only so long you can keep. Like that's what I was even saying with Boots. Like you going into a fight and you hitting this person with everything, doing everything you could do, and they not going nowhere. It's like how long can you keep this up? You know what I'm saying? Like that's where people fighters get confused and they don't know what else to do and they get caught because of that. That's what happened with Frank. But,
I think Frank was a result of everybody got a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
For real.
That's what I think happened to Frank.
I was surprised when he got knocked out. I was like, damn.
Okay, but look though. Tank got all this going on, got the great matchmaking, making him look like this killer that he is, that he's showing, right?
Mm-hmm.
What happens when he can't get to these guys to do that? And Devin got the footwork, the length, reach, and if he keeps his distance, he can definitely outpoint him and outbox him.
He had all those advantages on Lomachenko too, and still got caught hella times, especially with the left.
We ain't talking about Lomachenko. We just talking about Tank right now. We know what Lomachenko can do.
Can I have this one, y'all? Since Goon, see me and Goon birthdays a dead part. Can I handle this with Goon? Goon, what you're trying to say is that Devin Haney's going to be perfect for 12 rounds. And we know that Devin Haney can't be perfect for 4 rounds. That's already been established, that he gets hit and he gets rocked and he gets out of there. And that his esteem is so low, he had to go back to the corner and ask his father, yo, how am I doing, Dad? You know what I'm saying? That's how low his esteem is.
Would that sound like a triangle theory that I'm hearing?
No.
That sound like some shit like that I'm hearing right now.
I'm concentrating.
That's almost like Drake. That's almost telling me like, hey man, Devin had a fight with Ryan Garcia. Nigga, when? Where? I can't find that shit nowhere.
Strange, you might say
I want
one
to
of
see
your guys
how
you gotta
Ryan.
see.
I want to see how Devin returned. Then I can give an analysis. But according to everything before, I still feel like Tank got it. But we don't know if Devin even gonna be the same. Still, I can't wait to see.
Maybe he gets stronger. Maybe he gets off the
I got,
internet and stay in the gym with that
I got,
phone
Yeah.
up on his chin all day. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all can't tell me that he can't do this shit. He can
Yeah,
definitely
I'm not
do
saying
it if
he
he
can't.
focus and do it because he showed you that he can do this.
I haven't seen him be perfect though. That's what I'm saying. I haven't seen him
But now
be
we
perfect.
asking for a lot.
The
We
left
asking, I don't
hand
know no
always
perfect
catch
fighters.
Devin, no matter who
Yeah,
he fights.
yeah.
The left hook always
And,
catch him.
and he's getting caught by, let's say, lesser opponents than Tank.
Whoa,
You know,
whoa,
Tank,
whoa, 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 whoa. I got an attorney in here with me right now. Now, didn't he just say this? Now, earlier today, y'all just said the nigga fought everybody. You know, so that
No,
meant that he
fight every look. Devin fight anybody.
I said
Fight.
shit. I'll pull that rug on the floor. I know it's
Hey,
a hole right there in the
Goon.
middle.
Devin will fight anybody and everybody. But during those fights, like against Linares, he got rocked with the left. Against Jojo Diaz, he was catching lefts all night. Against Lomachenko's catching lefts all night.
I think he got hurt against Loma.
Catching
I
lefts
think
all
Loma
night.
might have hurt him.
And guess what? Out of all that what y'all said, I still ain't seen Tank go through none of that shit. So miss me with that bullshit, bro.
No. But listen, Goon, we have seen Tank get hit flush. We know Tank can take a punch.
Not by not nobody hitting.
You better not say not by no Devin.
Who hit that got cracked like Linares?
We got
he ain't been hit by no fighter like Mario
too, bro.
Exactly.
Mario Barrios too. Can't get credit for that.
Okay, well, Devin, listen. Has Devin got hit by Tank?
Be careful, Drake.
Has Devin got hit by Tank? We're gonna leave it right here. Has Devin got hit by Tank? Somebody with that IQ?
Yes, he has. Actually, he has been hit by him before.
He's got hit by Tank?
Yeah.
Oh, inspired? Oh, with 16-ounce gloves?
You asked the question.
8-ounce gloves, no headgear. 8-ounce gloves, no headgear, out.
Okay. Hey, listen, man. I'm gonna leave it at this right here. Yes, he got hit by Tank before, and yes, Bill left with the money after the sparring, nigga.
That is correct.
I get on that.
That is correct. That is correct.
What y'all think about the Shakur and Schofield situation, man?
I think it's unfortunate the fight don't happen.
Excuse built in already.
Man,
so
it should be no reason this shouldn't happen.
I feel Schofield got an excuse built in already, cause shit, he got nothing to lose, bro. If he don't win, he wasn't supposed to win. If he win, you feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He got an excuse already because he can say, "Daddy made me do it."
Right.
Yeah, I don't feel like
they want to do this shit.
I don't feel like they're gonna even give excuses if they lose. They probably gonna give him credit. You know, he thought what he did in sparring was.
No, I mean, if they really believe it, they're not gonna make no excuses. But if they just clout chasing, then it's gonna expose itself.
But even if he put up a good fight, it's still gonna be good enough. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. What do Shakur get from that, bro?
I give Shakur credit for that though. That's a number 2. That's a contender. He a contender.
I mean, yeah, we'll give him credit for it, but we know, you know what I'm saying. I ain't talking about us.
I mean, who else you gonna fight, bro? Like,
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I mean, niggas ain't really trying. They not necessarily running to Shakur, bro. We were supposed to get him and Zepeda, and I think Zepeda can beat Shakur, but I think Shakur can beat Zepeda as well. That pressure bust pipes. Schofield has the style to beat Shakur. He just doesn't have the experience to really utilize that style to beat him. It is.
Not if I'm Shakur take that fight and go to get him out of the way.
Yeah, he's going ahead and step on Young. I think it's going to be entertaining until around about the mid-late rounds where Shakur just really starts to pick him apart, really, hone in on his patterns and his bad habits. It may not even take him that long to really start picking up on it.
His daddy talking like, he
might have something to prove
on Shakur, bro. Like,
he's not beating Shakur.
I just don't like.
That.
I don't like how Schofield keeps switching from southpaw to orthodox.
Yeah,
on the rounds. That's not gonna be a good look for him against Shakur.
Bud done fucked the game up.
Schofield ain't got a chance, man. That dude fight like a Neanderthal.
He be doing it for no reason. Like,
hold up, y'all. Hey, Drake.
Yeah.
Out of 1 through 10, what's the chance he got, bro?
I give him a 2.
So you give 80 20,
I
80
was really
20
gonna say
Shakur.
five.
Yeah, 80-20.
Y'all ain't
It's
giving
just
Doggy no chance, bro.
no that
I
old
give him
damn
a chance.
man, that old me fight Schofield, like no man, no,
I give it 65
no.
35.
No, why? Nothing. It's nothing that he can do that he can't out defense Shakur. Shakur is
Mhm.
gonna bang him into pepper and make him come to him,
Yeah,
and that's the
the
most.
wrong thing to do.
Ask Jamal Herring about that when he
But
baited
look,
Jamal Herring into coming
Mhm.
to him. Then it was Bull and the
I
Matador,
was
and
at
can't
that
nobody
fight, bro.
put.
he
That shit
got
was
the
Yeah,
confidence though, man. To going into it with that confidence, feeling like he only hurt him with a body shot in sparring, and he got off on Shakur. That could play a part for him. You know what I'm saying? But
he gotta believe. Yeah, he gotta believe in himself for sure.
Definitely. I just don't think it's gonna be enough. I think it'll be entertaining. It'll be competitive in the first, the early half of the fight, and after that, it's just gonna. Shakur's gonna pick Youngin apart, bro. Shakur's gonna pick
and,
Youngin apart.
and then look, what if Shakur hand ain't all up to par? What if it's not as strong as it was?
Oh
So
well.
it's a
well,
lot of
listen here.
variables.
But hold
Look at
on,
Drake. Look at Drake.
hold on. Listen here. Didn't he just beat Santos with no hands? He had
Oh, true.
That's a
shoulder
fact.
was out
That
of
did
Mhm.
happen.
socket.
That
That's
did
That's a
happen.
fact.
And okay then. So
That did happen.
let's go ahead and do this now. What we're gonna do, we're gonna talk,
Hold
That's a
on,
Next,
Drake.
Yeah,
fact,
hey,
But
bro.
hold
but
on,
look,
next,
Drake. Hold on,
one thing
Drake.
Schofield
Hold
is
on, Drake.
way more active than De La Santos though. He way
no,
more
De
active.
Santos is way more dangerous than
Yeah, he more
Schofield.
dangerous,
Mhm.
Hey,
but
Drake.
More
Schofield active.
season.
Hey, Drake.
Hmm?
So it's
It
gonna be a
sounds like
good
you
fight though.
popping off for Shakur, bro. It sounds like you
I,
popping off for Shakur a
I
lot.
like
So
Shakur.
listen. I'm gonna say this: the
Yeah.
last nigga that came on here popping off for a fighter, we can't even find that nigga. What happened to that boy EJ?
Hey, but look,
What happened
one
to
thing
that
I can
boy?
say is I don't think we're gonna fall asleep on this Shakur fight though. I think it's gonna be exciting.
I
Yep.
do until like about the fifth, sixth round, like Mill said. Then it's gonna be I'm
Once
gonna hit
Shakur get
you.
his time, and it's a wrap.
It's a wrap,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
I wanna ask y'all this though, man, because I seen somebody I see Dangles he said something in the chat about it earlier, man. How y'all feel about Pacheco and Steven Nelson?
Hey, I got Steven
Why
Nelson,
I
not?
man.
like it.
Nelson, yeah.
I don't
I
think
got
nobody.
Nelson.
I think he could beat Canelo, bro.
Who?
Yeah, I got Nelson.
Steve Nelson.
You don't went too far now, dog.
Yeah, bro. That nigga got hands, bro.
Come
You
Yeah,
think
he got
so,
on.
hands.
bro?
He got hands, bro. He
Yeah,
not.
he got hands.
Oh no! Shout out to
He's
Steve
smart.
Nelson, ice cold, stone cold.
I
But
want
I
to
don't know.
Man,
see.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
like.
you
the
see him on that
Canelo
Riyadh.
disrespect is wild, man. Canelo disrespect is wild.
Look, Canelo was cool, but Canelo get hit like Berlanga. He not even skilled enough to mess with Canelo, obviously. But Soko, that nigga got hands. He's smart in there. He know how to fight, and he got power.
Jamie
Like
Maguro had
he
hands too.
he knocked
The,
Canelo
blood. He knocked the
shot.
blood on the fucking camera in Riyadh season. Y'all seen that? They had to wipe the camera
Yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Man, my thing with, I mean, when you were, Canelo was a shorter dude, fighting dude. When you move up in weight, the average height heightens. So the
Yeah,
average height at 54 ain't gonna be the average height at 168 pounds. So yeah, he's gonna eat leather on the come in because he has to hide behind the high guard and catch a shoot off of that. So yeah, he's gonna eat leather on the entrance. So yeah, he's not as slick as he was at 100, or that he was at 154 pounds. That comes with the territory of you moving up. You got to find a
Yeah.
way to close distance. And when you ain't got the fastest feet and you historically have a gas tank issue, I can't slip and dip and get in get on the inside with my hands down at my side. I gotta cuff up behind the high guard, roll the shot, slip when I can, and the minute I catch the shot, shoot it back. He's
You
gonna
don't
get
gotta do
hit.
all that when you eating
Mills.
that beef, though.
I'm
When
gonna
you eating
say
that
this:
beef, you
if
don't gotta do that.
Soko was Canelo mandatory, he not taking that fight, bro. He'll never fight him.
Man, listen, man. These is my hometown brethren right here, man. Buzz, Stephen D. I went to school with these niggas. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah,
but with that being said and done, I gotta exist within the realm of reality. Stone Cold has not fought on the level of a Billy Joe Saunders and a Caleb Plant and a Callum
yeah,
Smith and
right.
Jaime
He
Munguia.
haven't, but you could tell by just the way that he fight, like how cerebral he is. You know what I'm
He
saying? Like he's smart and he got power, bro.
He
And
is, but that experience matters, love one. Y'all is really throwing a lot of salt on Canelo, bro. Like this nigga ain't like
Now,
that,
now,
bro.
now
Like,
which Canelo? the pre-beef or the beef with the beef?
This current
Canelo,
this
this
Canelo
current
ain't got
Canelo, niggas is throwing sport on the.
this Canelo ain't got a knockout in 6 fights, bro.
That happens. That happens. It's all good. Manny Pacquiao stopped getting knockouts after a while as well. It comes with the territory.
That juice is on there.
It comes with the territory. It comes with the territory, my man. Like it's gonna happen.
So Cole gonna knock that nigga out, man. I got
so
I don't know about that, bro. I don't know about that, man.
He gonna knock out Diego Pacheco?
Yeah, I say so. They fighting for sure?
Yeah, it's on January.
Damn, okay. I ain't know
that's gonna be a rumble in the jungle, man.
I think it's gonna be a damn good one. But even with Diego Pacheco has fought a higher caliber of competition than Stone Cold. I like Stone Cold chances in that fight because Diego Pacheco was still under development as well. But
that nigga got military
in that last fight, though.
No, he looked good in his last fight. It was the fight before that, the Spellman nigga that he didn't look too hot against. But him going in there and doing what he did to Kosaris, him doing what he did to Sulecki, like those are damn good wins for a prospect on world title contendership. Like I think those were damn good wins. But I think Steven Nelson Steven Nelson is nice, bro. So I'm not trying to throw salt on the champ. I'm not trying to do that. He the champ. He ain't the champ, but he the champ. You dig? We Nebraskans. You feel me? So but I think he can go in there and give Pacheco good work. I think he's gonna give him good work.
That's what's up.
It sounds like a politician. You ain't gonna give us a definite answer.
I'm not.
I'm not. You to go on the record, man.
What I'll say is this. I'll say Diego Pacheco has fought a higher quality of opposition than Steven Nelson has. But I think Steven Nelson could have beat the dudes that he fought as well. So but he hasn't fought them. So we don't know if he can beat them or if he can't beat them. So I'm going to just say, I think Steven Nelson could give him good work. I honestly do.
Man, you got to get who going to win the fight, man. Who going to win the fight, man?
I said what I said, my nigga.
Diego Pacheco fighting. If Pacheco fighting in January, then he not on that 5v5 card. So I think that card going to be canceled altogether because Zepeda not on it to fight Shakur. You know what I'm saying? And Ortiz ain't on it to fight Boots.
What's his name, man?
No, that's a February card. That's the February.
But I'm saying Pacheco was supposed to be on it. But if he fighting in January, he not. And Zepeda and Shakur not fighting. There's 2 black fighters fighting. And Ortiz and Boots not fighting. So they probably going to just throw it. Ain't going to be no 5v5. It's just going to be a card.
Well, that fight ain't like I just heard an interview from Eddie Hearn. He's saying that fight ain't necessarily out the window just yet. They're gonna come back to it after the holiday season, just I think now they're going back into negotiations between Boots and Virgil.
Man,
so,
they need a training camp though at the holiday season. Shit.
Yeah,
they gonna train for 4-5 weeks.
Stay in shape, so you ain't gotta get in shape. I mean, they both got Boots just fought what?
November 9th.
Yeah, so he shouldn't be too far off the mark. He shouldn't be too far off the mark, and you ain't take no punishment in that fight. You better be in shape.
I want it to happen. I just don't think Boots is up for it.
I don't think so either.
Maybe it's not Boots. Maybe it's his team.
It's Boots. Boots put out that weird tweet, so I'll put it on him.
That's true, though. I mean, that's true. Because I don't think William Zepeda is out of his own mouth is ducking Shakur, but
I do.
Oscar De La Hoya is Oscar De La Hoya is a nigga who's been known to block certain fights from happening, who he may perceive as threats for his fighters.
Speaking of that too, I want to talk about the Ryan thing. But how does Zepeda get injured a week after the fight? He got injured in the fight, but it ain't pop up till a week later.
He didn't.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's real suspect.
He didn't. We know what it was. Man, listen, I don't think William Zepeda is scared of Shakur. I don't. But I do think Oscar is apprehensive to get him in there because, like Drake said earlier, high output. That leads to open, a lot of counterpunching opportunities.
You're right. I think it's Oscar too, and I think Oscar stopped the Ryan fight not because he signed to him and all that. I think he saw that press conference, and he don't want Ryan to lose that fight, bro. because dude Ample was not going. Y'all saw the press conference?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was in it. That nigga threw that paper out. I'm like, fuck you. He was
Ryan
going
gonna
on him. He ain't
Ryan
scared
gonna
of
fuck
Ryan, bro.
Ryan gonna fuck that dude up. I ain't watching nothing with man. Fuck Ryan Garcia, man. Oh, I ain't gonna say that, but
Man,
yeah,
Ryan gonna hit that dude with a left hook and he might be retarded after that.
yeah, facts, man,
He gonna
facts.
knock his eyes straight, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta see. We don't really know how his left hook is not juiced up. Because
Oh,
Nah, we definitely do.
we can't do Ryan like that now.
Nah,
The
but
dog is not
we
built
do.
like
he got a
y'all
left
know
hook,
this
bro.
left hook can do without it, bro. Come on now.
Look, because it ain't only the Devin fight that he didn't do drug testing and no fights except Tank and Devin. So we don't know when he could have never been. He could have always been on the juice his whole career
But
against
even
for tuna and everything. We don't really know what he got without it. You know what I'm saying?
Point. You got a valid point.
But even Tank was like, yo, he hit him in the arm with his left hook, and he was like, oh son, like yo, that he said it himself. That's possibly the biggest puncher that he done been in there with. Even though no shot got through to really test his chin, just
Yeah.
But that's the train though, Ryan though, that hit him with that.
Yeah, it's probably good, but not as good as probably it is on the juice though. But I want to see him fight that dude Ample. I was kind of looking forward to that fight, December 30th.
I just want to see Ryan fight Devin. I want to see Ryan fight Devin again, so Devin can get that, make that right. Hopefully, and
I got one for you. I got a question for y'all. Is Bud over Canelo still with us?
I don't even know, man. I don't think Canelo gonna fight, but
I got a question for you. Who y'all got? You like this Berlanga and this Plant thing?
Yes.
If so, how y'all think it's rolling out?
Man,
that's a good fight, but I don't think
go pepper on his face for 10 rounds, man.
Berlanga calling out Tank at 150. He calling out Jake Paul. He called out Anthony Joshua. That nigga, he called out Better Beef. He talking about
IQ. Fuck out of it.
Yeah, he talking about fantasy fights. So I don't know if he trying to fight Plant or not. I don't think
he in it for the show, man. And he don't want to have to. He was able to garner a Canelo fight without having to go through the proper channels, bro. He ain't fought nobody.
It's because his nationality, though, bro. Come on now, that's the only reason he got that fight, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
And for that time of the year, bro. Like, come on.
Definitely. But the fact of the matter is, he was able to get the fight when you got cats like David Benavidez, who's at 175 pounds and is still calling for a Canelo fight. And David Benavidez went through he went through more channels than someone like Eduardo. He ain't going through the channels to garner that fight.
And now he's 17 million for that fight.
Yeah, bro. Like, he ain't trying to do nothing. Like, nah, bro. He ain't going nowhere near Plant because Plant is going to embarrass that dude.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Because if Plant stop him, which probably is most likely going to happen, his career gonna be not too good.
I know that your Brooklyn ass was going with this shit too, nigga.
Man, I'm over here burning up, man.
Hey, Plant a beast out there, man.
I don't think so. I got Berlanga
slap that nigga when he see
got
him.
Berlanga stopping Plant.
Yeah,
man. Look, Plant got two. Look, Plant showed me like, I like Plant, but he was all right. But once I seen him, he was struggling with McCombie at first, but I switched it up and got in that nigga face and just switched the whole game plan up. Like, that nigga cold, bro. He know what to do in there. That's called adjusting in a fight. You know what I'm saying? What Bruce gonna do? And he adjusted.
I'm a surprise
for you, Drake. I got a surprise for you, Drake.
Uh-oh.
Who that? Oh, shit.
Oh, Daddy, he's got me figured out, Daddy. I don't want to do, Daddy. Come on, Dad, please get in the ring.
Bullshit, man.
I go to my left. He goes to my left. Help me, Dad.
Get that nigga.
And he got the W. That's all that matters.
Let me guess.
And we won. Let's not forget that.
I know. Y'all also beat Ryan Garcia too, right?
Who? Where can I find that fight at? What?
On YouTube.
It disappeared just like his
what
loss.
Imaginary shit is you on? Imaginary world shit.
Hey, Tony, who you picking so I can pick the opposite?
Hey, Drake. Hey, Drake, you really think
all I know is my predictions are 98% correct, and I pick underdogs all the time.
You sure pick motherfucking EJ.
And you sure pick Canelo to stop.
Hey, that EJ loss cost you 25% of your pick.
Oh, you had EJ beating Bud?
Yeah. Yeah, Canelo stopping Berlanga too.
Yeah, so your percentage dropped to 75.
And you said Berlanga didn't have no power. That goes to more percentage.
He don't got no power. He don't got no power.
None. Zero.
Hey, Drake, who you got? You think Berlanga can beat Plant for real?
Yeah, I think he'll stop Plant.
No, sir, bro.
No.
No.
Plant is going to embarrass that dude.
And he gonna slap him at the press conference.
Okay.
I'm gonna stop, man. Listen, man. Plant is running up on 20 niggas. You dig? He ran up on Ryan. He had a ride of 100 niggas.
And he would slap brothers too.
You saw what he did in front of his peoples, man.
First of all, Plant is a black dude. Plant is a nigga.
Plant is like that, man.
He's a nigga for real, dog.
Yeah, he's a nigga. I seen him fight on the street when he was a kid. Y'all seen that?
Yeah, I seen that shit.
In the projects?
Yeah, in the projects.
In the projects. Y'all better quit playing with the plan is not sweet. And all that wild shit that Edgar Berlanga is talking, all that all right, bro. Just let's get in the ring and so we can see. Because he knows what's gonna happen, bro.
Look at Drake's face.
Yeah, hey Drake. Yeah. Put your picture up, Drake. Let me see your face. Let me see your face, nigga. Let me see you, man. Hell no.
No, man. I think Berlanga gonna get him. I think that Plant can't fight the perfect fight. And I think Plant gonna get caught being sweet, just like Canelo caught him. Because Plant is gonna be, Berlanga gonna be in there stalking him. And I think that
did he stop Plant? Did Canelo stop Plant?
Yeah, he stopped Plant.
Mm-hmm. That was his last knockout.
Yep. And I think that Berlanga gonna catch him and stop him too.
He ain't gonna be able to get close enough to do that.
Can't be perfect.
Yeah,
I don't think Plant can be perfect for 12 rounds.
Berlanga got some bang, bro. Like, I don't know why Tony said he ain't had no power, but that shit crazy.
He got power, but Plant got the power to stop niggas.
He ain't got no power.
Ask Canelo why he didn't run in there then.
Canelo was pinning that man to the rope. Stop.
Canelo's gonna tell you, I thought he was a comfort fighter, but he ran from me all night.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a
Hey, did Plant stop McCombie? He stopped him, right?
Huh?
Yeah, he stopped McCombie. He stopped him. He do it like I'm telling. Like McCombie might beat Edgar Berlanga if we keep it.
I'm telling you, bro. Real
McCombie would knock Berlanga out. Like he
got hands, bro.
It would be like a BB gun against an assault rifle.
Hey, Chris said, "Get off me, man." Shout out to Chris.
Shout out to Chris, bro.
Yeah,
hey, Berlanga don't want that so-called smoke either. Cause so-called calling him out.
Well, that's a different thing. He's seen.
That's a different thing, though.
That's a whole different animal right there. You know, I think Caleb is gonna dance around. I think Caleb can't fight the perfect fight. I think that Berlanga is gonna land that shot that he couldn't land against Canelo.
He don't need to fight the perfect fight though. He don't need to, bro. The minute he started, bro, for Caleb Plant to counter Canelo as effectively as he was early on in the fight, he's gonna be able to do that with Edgar Berlanga from rounds 1 through 12.
Hey, still watch this. This is what a great promoter does. Tony, what do you think?
What do I think? I think it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be very competitive because I'm not going to give you what you want.
Hey, if Caleb Plant go in the phone booth,
man,
really over.
I don't even like Caleb Plant. I don't think Plant's that good, but he's going to embarrass.
Oh shit! Come on now, Tony, bro.
Berlanga's trash.
Plant is not that good, really, bro.
Hey, if
okay, so hold on, pause. Look. If you want to bring up McCombie, who was just being talked about, Caleb Plant got fucking stopped in that fight. That referee gave Plant the Devin Haney treatment. He didn't
Ah,
get
nah.
knocked out.
No way.
Okay, talk to him, Tony. Talk to him, Tony.
Yeah.
Bro, let me
fight you was
refresh your
watching,
memory.
Tony?
Hold on. Let me refresh your memory real fast. Montgomery clipped him with like a left hook. Plant grabs him, falls to the ground. The referee calls it a slip, and they
So what is it then? So what is it? So what was it?
That
That is
motherfucker
true.
hold on, wait, Goon. After the bell ring, that motherfucker was walking to the wrong corner wobbly.
And then what happened? And then what happened?
It don't matter. The fight should have been
Yeah, what
stopped then.
Talk to him,
I don't
Tony.
think so, bro.
What I'm trying to tell you is that the plant protection wasn't in, it would have been stopped right then. He was
Talk
done.
to him, Tony. Talk to
He would have
him.
never made it to his
Who won
feet.
the fight, Tony? Who won the fight, Tony?
Of course, when you got the judges and the referee and everybody in the arena
Every
against
time
you,
your fighter lose, Tony, I've been
lose.
noticing you
Talk to
holler for
him,
judges and shit.
No,
You
man.
holler for judges
Talk
for
to him, Tony.
Lomachenko.
No, you don't want me to talk to him because with all that being said, Caleb Plant's still going to beat Berlanga easily.
You're showing us. Hey, Dree. Right now, what Tony is showing us is a pattern. But every time his fighters lose, he hollers corruption and judges
an excuse.
and shit like that.
Wait, I don't even know who the fuck McCumbee was. I never even heard of him before he fought Plant.
That's like a typical Spence fan.
Yeah.
I felt like Conor McGregor whenever they announced McCumbee. I was like, who the fuck is that guy?
Be that as it may, who won the fight?
I mean, Plant won with everything.
Not what you think happened. What happened?
Caleb Plant.
Who won?
down.
Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney?
What did you say?
It didn't happen. That's right.
Hey, Tony, no contest, no comment.
Exactly.
I'm asking
We
what he
all
said.
forget
'Cause
about
I didn't hear it.
amnesia.
I didn't hear what he said. What he said again? Because I didn't hear you. Because you didn't answer the first
I
question.
said who won? Who won? Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney?
So we jumping from that fight to this.
I just want to talk reality. Like reality. Who won the fight?
In reality, we got to get past. All right, who won the first fight, and then we'll get to that.
Uh-oh.
Well, obviously Plant with the robbery and the gift and the protection won.
So every time you fight or lose, you holler robbery.
I never picked McCumbee to win. I picked McCumbee to lose. What surprised me is he kept mollywopping Plant and knocking him all over the ring.
So who won?
You talking about wait. Wasn't McCumbee coming off? Wait. Wasn't McCumbee coming off like a 2-3 year layoff?
Okay, but who won?
No, he wasn't on no layoff that long.
I think it was.
It was a
I
pretty
think it
wild
was.
layoff, bro. It was a drag out layoff, and he had never even fought in like a 10 round.
Okay, but who
I
won
think
the
it
fight?
was. Like I didn't even think McCumbee was going to be competitive with Plant.
Me
What he
neither.
did do was knock him the fuck out, and the referee saved Plant. That's what happened.
Okay. And this is and how many rounds was this fight again?
What you mean?
How many rounds did they fight? Was it a 10-round fight? Was it a 12-round fight?
Well, you talking about Berlanga or McCumbee?
No, keep up, master. We're talking about the Plant fight.
You talking about the McCumbee fight? I think it was it a 10 round?
I think it was a 10.
Okay, so he had 9 more rounds if he had him this hurt and all this and that you just mentioned to finish the job, right? Okay, who won the fight, man?
Let me ask you a question.
No, don't ask me.
No. You said he had. Wait. No. Wait. I'm going to ask you a question. But here's what you said. You said he had. It might have been a 12-round fight. I don't remember. It was a 10 or a 12, but it's irrelevant. Here's the fact of the matter. When you've been out of the ring for 2 to 3 years, what's the worst? Let me finish. Let me ask you this question. When you've been out of the ring,
answer the question, bro. Then we'll get to that.
I already answered it. I said Plant won. Now let's move on.
Okay.
When you've been out of the ring for 2 to 3 years, what's the worst thing that can happen in a fight?
Timing off, rust.
No. The fight goes late. The fight goes late and you get tired. So had the fight been stopped,
who's trying to fight that? You didn't have to take that fight. You got in the ring, bro. We're not trying to hear that shit over here, bro.
Yeah, of course he did.
We don't do that shit over here. Bro. If you get in the ring and fight, we don't do that shit, bro.
I didn't see the knockout you talking about. I didn't see no slow count.
Yo, hold on. I'll find it.
Let me find it.
I'll tell you. Hold on, I'll be right back. Hold on, I'll be right back.
It was one. And I'm not saying he incorrect on what he's saying. I'm saying Dog still had 9 more rounds or 11 more rounds, what it was if he was hurt that bad to finish the job, and he didn't. We don't do that over here, dog. We go with facts,
and look,
my nigga.
If Plant get in the phone booth for Berlanga like that, it's lights out for him too.
Remember, Plant was supposed to lose to Dog too. That got that long ass name with the U.
I disagree.
Remember the dude
You know my problem with boxing is
Tony's gonna disagree because Tony's gonna
disagree.
Yeah.
Let me jump in here real fast. You know my problem with boxing.
Hold on, Tony. Hold on. What you say, Goon?
Remember that nigga with that long ass last name that start with a U that was supposed to beat the fuck up out of Plant, and Plant knocked his ass out?
Uzkateki.
Long ass name. Yeah. The one that beat up Darrell. The one that beat up Darrell and damn
Uzkateki.
Yeah. So don't act like Plant just some weak ass nigga, dog. We ain't gonna do that. He winning these fights and he fighting these people, bro.
Plant is nice, bro. Plant is nice.
Plant his for two of the elites of his division and lost both times. So there's that. Anyway, hold on. Let me say this. We getting way too far away. Now I don't even remember the fuck I wanted to say.
You ain't had shit to say, bro. You talking about my opinion is my opinion.
I know what I was gonna say. Here's my problem. Wait. I got it. Here's what I fucking hate about boxing fans. One, the challengers gotta beat the champion to win. That's bullshit. Only in boxing does that matter. You don't hear nowhere in the fucking Super Bowl, you gotta really beat the other team to beat the team. No, if you win by a fucking 2-point conversion, you win the game. The referees aren't going to come out and say, you lost because you only really won by 2 points. So we're going to get them 7 by default because you didn't beat them by enough. Hold on. I'm not done. Furthermore, in any other sport, you have instant replays where people can see a touchdown scored. And then guess what happens? It gets fucking reversed. And then the touchdown counts. Only in boxing where you can see in a fucking highlight, a replay, a motherfucker gets knocked the fuck out and they're allowed to continue to fight.
Hey, so look, did Tyson
Fury get knocked out, you out. I don't care.
Tony reviews. Did Tyson Fury get knocked out in the first fight with Wilder?
No, he beat the 10 count.
See,
ain't that about a bitch?
You know what? That's fake as hell. That was a knockout.
Let me ask you a question. No, let's stay with it.
It should have been no count.
Let's stay with it. No. We're gonna keep apples to apples. In the first fight, did the referee call the knockdown a knockdown?
He should have waved it off instantly. Just look.
No.
When Robert knocked Robert Helenius out.
Did the referee call it a knockdown?
It should have been a knockout, no count.
You're not answering my question. Did the referee call it a knockdown when he got knocked down?
Yeah, he could call it a knockout. Okay. I mean, he didn't call it nothing. He just tried. No. What he did was he walked Wilder what he did was he grabbed Wilder, walked Wilder all the way to the corner, came back over there, knelt down, and started counting.
No, that every fight instruct the fighter to go to
So furthermore, let's go with something. First and foremost, no, he did not. There's a ring counter on the weight. There's a ring counter on the side of the ring.
That don't matter. That counter don't matter.
That counter don't matter. Can I finish? So when a referee moves a fighter away, there's a guy on the side of the ring going, 1.
Hell no. That ring count doesn't count. Only the refs count.
The referee.
No.
Can I finish fucking talking? The referee looks to the ringside counter when they walk back and they continue to count where the count was at.
No, when he got down, he started counting.
The referee picks up at 5.
No, he didn't. When he started counting, he started at 1. He started at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then Fury woke up. When Wilder knocked Robert Helenius out, they waved it off immediately. Fury was knocked out just like that. It should have been his eyes was closed. Robert Helenius' eyes was open. It should have been waved off immediately.
Discretion call right
there. I'm trying to keep it apples to apples, and you want to go down tangents. Here's my question. You already said yes. When Tyson Fury was knocked down, the referee called it a knockdown.
No, I didn't. No, he didn't call it a knockdown. He just walked Wilder to the corner, came back.
No, he did not. The minute Fury got knocked down in that 12th round, he walked over him and started counting.
No, he didn't. He walked Wilder to the corner first. Then he walked over there and started. He knelt down and he started at 1. He started at 1.
No, I'm about to pull this shit up.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you what's supposed to happen.
Fury versus Wilder.
What's supposed to happen is
Won
the
12th round
referee
knockout.
to go to the neutral corner, and then he picks the count up from the counter.
And he didn't do that. And he said he gave Fury a chance because he was a champion. That's why that's why
No, he did not. That is not what he said.
Yes, he did say that. Yes, he did say
I'll
that.
tell you exactly what Jack Reese said.
He
Jack
said, I
Reese
did it
said,
for boxing because Fury was a champion. I gave him a chance. Let me finish what I'm saying first. Let me make my statement first. He said, I gave Fury a chance because he was a champion, and I did it for boxing. That's why he didn't wave it off. That's why he even counted. That's exactly what he said.
Okay.
It shouldn't have been
okay. Now let me talk uninterrupted. You're incorrect. What Jack Reese said when he was asked why he didn't wave off the fight, he said, because I've been a referee for many a fights. When a guy is knocked out, their legs are flat. Tyson Fury's right leg was still up in the air, so I knew he was conscious. That's why I did not wave it off. That is exactly what the fuck Jack Reese said. Furthermore, I'm looking at, wait, let me finish talking. I'm looking at the replay right now. Jack Reese never walked Deontay Wilder to the corner. I just watched it. I'm watching it right now. The minute Deontay Wilder hits me, starts celebrating, turns around, walks away. Jack Reese runs over the count to Tyson Fury. When the fuck did he walk him to the corner? I'm watching it.
He literally said he did it for boxing.
We got these.
He did it for boxing. That's what he said.
I am watching the knockdown right now. He never walked Wilder to the corner.
Regardless.
I'm gonna leave it on private chat so everybody can watch it.
He said he only counted because he did it for boxing.
Private chat. Because we're gonna keep, you're never gonna answer the question, so I'm gonna get to the point. The difference in Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder and Caleb Plant versus McCombie is this. When Tyson Fury was knocked down, Jack Reese started counting immediately.
It shouldn't have been a count at all. When you follow your head, the back of your head and hit the canvas, there is no count. That's why they waved Robert Helenius off, because it is no count. You ain't supposed to count when they knocked out unconscious. Period.
He was. But anyways, I digress. When McCombie got, can I make my point? When McCombie when McCombie knocked down Caleb Plant, the referee didn't count at all. He called it a slip. He didn't even call it a knockdown. It's completely different.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. How many times have you ever seen that happen throughout your time in boxing where you see a referee, what you think was a knockdown, call it a slip?
I saw it about 3 times in Devin Haney versus Ryan Garcia.
Okay. And then how many times have you seen it?
I don't remember. That was the only times I can recall.
always against your guy, right?
After the Fury fight, Wilder and Fury, the next fight, Jack Reese ref was a Lomachenko fight, and Lomachenko knocked the dude out who was a former champion, and he waved it off immediately. So that goes against everything you're saying about Wilder and Fury, because Jack Reese ref Lomachenko fight. The next fight, as soon as dude hit the canvas, he waved it off.
But
Lomachenko, that is a discretion call, y'all. That's a discretion call.
It could be discretion, but they did it. Why did they do it? They didn't do it for the black fighter, but they gonna do it for the white fighter. Oh, come on, man. They wanted Wilder knocked Fury out.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this then. Since it's gonna be a black-white thing, then why wouldn't the white Mexican fighter mollywop the black fighter all over the fucking ring all night long? Only 3 of the 7 knockdowns were counted.
So he didn't knock him out. He still got up every time.
No.
And that's
every time he knocked him out, the referee called it a slip. He called 4 knockdowns a slip for the black fighter.
The heavyweight champion, that was the black ref, first of all. But the heavyweight champion, Wilder, knocked food out. And he
so why
he didn't wave it off. But when Lomachenko
I understand what you're saying now. Because Jack Reese is white and Tyson Fury is white, he gave him the benefit of the doubt. But because I forget the referee's name, the referee was black against the Devin Haney Ryan Garcia fight. The black referee looked out for the black fighter. So what you're saying is referees only look out for their race. Gotcha.
He didn't knock him out. You can't compare the two.
Mickey Ward's brother didn't knock down Sugar Ray Leonard? You know what I'm saying? It happens a lot, bro.
Let's talk even with Jack Reese, man. I remember Jack Reese, he refereed Golovkin versus Willie Monroe. He gave Willie Monroe the benefit of the doubt as well. Yeah. Willie Monroe stayed on his knees until count number 9. when he got knocked down and he got up. Any other ref would have waved that fight off as he was getting up so he could try to save face. But he was trying to save face so he could have something to say when they waved the fight off. And when he got up on like 9.5, Jack Reese was like, "Are you sure? Do you want to continue? Do you want to continue?" He was like, "I'm done." Then he waved that motherfucker off. Jack Reese is a fair judge, bro. Like you know.
Nah, what I'm saying is they wanted Fury to win that fight. That nigga got knocked out because Robert Helenius was out of there. And Fury, he said, I was asleep. I didn't wake up until 5. He woke up at
the card,
bro.
The man, like this is what I don't understand.
The man woke up at the count of 5. He opened his eyes. Come on, man.
I think it is discretionary because we can go all the way back to Pernell Whitaker versus what was the Mexican name?
Chavez.
Yeah, Chavez. We can go back to that when Pernell Whitaker was like, "You straight? Yeah, I'm cool. Nope, I'm waving it off." You see what I'm saying? So it is. I think it is discretionary. Now, is it fair or not? That's the question.
But look, when you unconscious,
bro, it's a discretion call, bro.
But when you unconscious and your eyes are closed,
he made the right call with Fury, bro. He made the right call with Fury, bro. He made the right call. Fury is a champion. Fury was a dude who had been in there with far greater opposition, bro. He's like, yo, let me get a champion. Let me get it. This dude is a champion. This is championship pedigree right here.
How he been in there? How he been in there with greater opposition and Wilder damaged him more than any fight he been in?
Hold on one second. Hey, Mills, what you just said about Fury, you said what again?
This is a dude who, he's been in there with better opposition. This dude is championship pedigree right here, man. You don't, just like it goes back to what you were saying. It's a discretion call. That man he started moving and all that at 6 or 7, and he got it. Look at Devin Haney. When Devin Haney got floored by Ryan Garcia, and it took him a minute because he was on his knees and he was like real steady, like shakily on his knees. Then he gathered himself and stood back up and finished the fight.
The whole point, though.
Mills,
if you complaining about this dude being knocked out, right? And it's a good argument.
No,
but dog, he wasn't knocked out to that point clearly because he got up. If you can go from the point where he got up off his back, he won the rest of the round. It wasn't like
he did.
How has he been in there? How have he been in there with better competition? But since the Wilder fight, hold on, let me finish. Klitschko didn't do shit to Fury. He didn't hurt him. Wilder's the only person who took Fury punch resistance. He the only crushed that nigga and the first and the third fight. So how was it better competition and Wilder hurt him more than anybody?
Vladimir Klitschko is a better fighter than Deontay Wilder.
And it's not even close.
How come he didn't hurt Fury then?
He said,
wait, let me answer this. Hold on. Because styles make fights. But just because Deontay Wilder floored Fury and Klitschko couldn't floor him doesn't mean that Wilder's a better fighter than Klitschko.
I'm saying, listen, that's up to your discretion. You saying
what?
Better competition? No, his toughest competition was Wilder. He gave him the most powers out of all.
Wow. Derek Chisora. What about Derek Chisora in the first fight, man? Like he
didn't do more damage than Wilder. He didn't do more damage than Wilder.
That does, man.
Wait a minute. Let's run with that logic. So what you're saying is Steve Cunningham's a better fighter than Vladimir Klitschko.
Fact.
No, he didn't. He knocked him down, but he didn't hurt him like Wilder.
Wait the fuck up. Yes, the fuck he did hurt Fury. Fury held on for the rest of the damn round with spaghetti.
Okay, look, he don't. That doesn't matter.
When we talk about Steve Cunningham is a cruiserweight that moved up from cruiserweight, and he's the one that broke that jaw first.
And let's do this. Let's do. Who is the Harold Stoniers? Is Harold Stoniers a better, a more quality fighter than Joseph Parker because he almost knocked out Deontay Wilder when Joseph Parker couldn't floor?
Wilder knocked Fury down 5 times. Ain't none of those niggas did that. So you
playing games, man.
Because Cunningham got one knockdown.
Our argument is basically everything you said in one fight, in one fighter. Steve Cunningham had that nigga hurt to the point where he was holding on for dear life. And he started leaning on him, and that's how he ended up when he held him behind the head and hit him with an uppercut like Lennox Lewis did Doggy. Michael Grant.
And by that logic, fam, you telling us that
what Cunningham did to him had no after effects. Wilder fights put after effects on Fury to this day.
What after effects?
His punch resistance.
His punch.
He not the same. He already said that he not the same since the Wilder fights. He already said that took a lot. He said it took a lot out of him.
It's going to eventually happen to you if you're a fighter, bro.
Let me tell you what happened to Tyson Fury. He's 47. Hold on. Tyson Fury's 47 fucking years old. Ain't no way that dude's in his 30s. First of all.
No, 47. Come on. Come on. That's,
hold on. Let's come back now, bro. Wait. I want to go back.
You're making up shit now, bro.
Here's what I want to say, though. I want to bring this back full circle.
Hey, Drake, these niggas is crazy,
bro. Hold on. I don't want to get too far off on a tangent. So here's my problem with the Deontay Wilder should have got the knockout argument.
Tony always give us a classic line, man.
I know, right? But here's my problem with that reasoning, okay? And that 12th round. Now, a standing 10 count is a human, so it's not going to be identical to a clock. It could be a little bit faster, a little bit slower, but it's not going to be an exact 10-second count because no human is a clock. Here's my problem with it. So a knockdown starts the minute you touch the canvas. It could be your glove, it could be your back, your shoulder, your head, your neck. It doesn't matter. The minute you touch the canvas, that's when the count starts. Tyson Fury touched the canvas at 2:21 on the Showtime clock. He was fully up on his feet by 2:12 on the Showtime clock. So in a real world, 10-second count.
Wait. What did you say?
9 seconds is how long it took him to get to his feet.
How long?
I seen different. I ain't even gonna lie, and I'm a Fury fan. They said it was the same amount of time with Tyson and Douglas, 13 seconds.
No, it was Goon. I'm looking at it. I got it paused on my fucking screen because he brought up that Jack Reese went to the corner and he didn't. He touched the canvas at 2:21. He was up by 2:12. You can see it on the Showtime clock.
If you looking at it, I'm gonna take your word. If you looking at it,
Tyson Fury didn't wake up until
look at your private chat, Goon. Look at your private chat.
He didn't wake up till the number 5 or 6. He didn't wake up until then. He was sleeping.
It doesn't matter when he wake up. He was on his feet by 9 seconds.
If you sleep, they're not even supposed to count.
Hey, he was on his feet by 9 seconds.
Okay, but if you're asleep, they're not even supposed to start no count.
By that logic, it was the right call to make because if he's not on his back for the entirety of the 10 seconds, he made the right call by counting and not just waving the fight off.
Right. You don't count somebody's
Wait.
He woke up and won the rest of the round.
Hold on. Let me say this real fast. Hold on, Goon. Let me say this real fast. Even if Tyson Fury was asleep, hold on, let me say this. Even if Tyson Fury was asleep when he hit the canvas, right? There is no rule in boxing that says if a fighter gets knocked down and he's sleeping, he's not allowed to get back up.
If you hit the canvas with the back of your head, bro, they supposed to raise off the fight.
What it says in the rules is a fighter gets a standing 10 count when knocked down. It is at the referee's discretion.
He wasn't knocked down. He was knocked out. He was knocked out.
Let me finish. It's at the referee's discretion whether he counts or he waves it off. But there's nothing that says that if you get knocked down, you're asleep for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 seconds, you can't beat the count. There's nothing.
That's what I'm telling you.
You're arguing a point for 45 minutes. What I said a while back. It's the referee's discretion, bro.
Look, that's what I'm saying. Jack Reese said he did it for boxing, which means he shouldn't have been counting. He wasn't just knocked down. He was knocked out. And it should
is it that they wanted Fury to win the fight, or you wanted Wilder to win the fight?
They wanted Fury to win the fight.
No, they didn't.
Wait.
Hold on. Let me say this real fast. If they wanted Tyson Fury to win, he would have won the fight. Tyson Fury beat him 10 out of the 12 rounds. The only 2 rounds he lost is where he was dropped. Then arguably in the 12th round, he beat the shit out of Deontay.
Bro, he didn't win 10 out. Listen, that's where you're wrong at.
He fucked Wilder up, bro.
The punch stats from that fight is Fury only hit Wilder 13 more times than Wilder hit him. That's the punch based on the punch stats. So technically, Wilder won that fight because if he only got, that's only 1 more punch per round. Hold on, let me finish. That's 1 punch extra per round. And Wilder got 2 knockdowns. So he won the fight on points, period.
I think Wilder was more.
Let me say this. Hold on. Let me run with that real fast. Wait. This is a question to the whole panel.
You don't win a fight like that.
No, wait. This is a question to the whole panel. Let's say me and Goon are fighting, right? Goon lands 11 punches on me. I land 10 on Goon. Both of our punches are clean and effective. They're pretty much the same. Who wins the round?
It goes off general shit.
It's discretion
Don't
once
happen
again.
in the ring.
The person with 11 punches, but counting the 2 knockdown rounds, that makes him win the fight. What don't you
I don't think he won that many.
My point is this.
He did.
Wilder was more busy early on in the fight. Fury was, using lateral movement, being the slicker that we know him to be. He didn't really start getting active like that. To my recollection, he didn't start getting active like that until a few rounds into the fight. He wasn't. Look, Fury was in this, but by that metric, you could give Wilder a few early rounds. Yeah, I won't say the king just on activity, but he was beating the shit out of Wilder, bro. He was fucking Wilder.
How was he beating the shit out of Wilder? He didn't hurt Wilder at all.
Effective punches, bro. Counter punches. He fucking
Wilder at all. He didn't swell up his eye. He didn't bust his nose. He didn't bust his lip.
He was outlanding Wilder. He was outlanding Wilder.
By 13 more punches, bro.
There's no way you can score that fight a draw, bro.
It should have been Wilder winning. Exactly. It shouldn't have been.
Fuck no. No, it shouldn't have been.
I know y'all not just in here telling me about some shit about 13 punches more around. You don't judge a fight like that, man, just by punches. It's more to it. What else was going on in the round, bro?
Yeah, that's a fact.
The only other thing that went on is Fury got knocked down twice. But look, when Ngannou knocked Fury down, he won the fight. He knocked him down. Everybody want to say that bullshit, but when it come to Wilder, he knocked him down twice, but he didn't win the fight.
Say that.
I didn't say that. I honestly didn't even watch that fight. Wilder ain't beat no Tyson Fury, bro. He didn't. He didn't beat Tyson Fury. He did. He did not beat Tyson Fury that first fight.
I know, bro. And y'all think if I land 2 punches and the dude land 1, the only thing I can say in a scenarios like that is with the 2 punches, how were they landing?
Turn your Bluetooth off.
One of them
exactly.
We know. Might get to get the fuck off of you, like you know what I'm saying?
It's clean effective punches, man. Fury landed the cleaner shots and the more damaging shots.
He controlled the fight until he got caught.
How did he land more damaging shots than Fury? Whole face was scarred up.
Man, them is some bro. Ruslan Provodnikov. Did you seen Ruslan Provodnikov versus Chris Algieri, right?
Yeah.
Did you not see how bad Chris Algieri's eye was swollen up? The nigga did a backflip in the ring because of how hard Ruslan smacked on that nigga. You can't just go off of punishment on a nigga face and say, look at how he look in comparison to how he look. You can't necessarily do that.
All I'm saying is
effective aggressiveness.
They wanted Fury to win. They wanted Fury to win. Since Wilder beat that nigga, floored that nigga twice, they called it a draw, but they really wanted to give it the same.
He really hasn't.
Wilder ain't been the same.
Wilder's got to be
not the first fight, since the second fight when that nigga first of all, he cheated in the first fight, but he really cheated in the second fight.
He's not like Tony Reviews in this.
He never been the same since the second fight.
To do this again.
Look, check it out though. Look, when Wilder fought Fury the first time, right? After that fight, because he had that floppy glove. After that fight, he wasn't damaged because Fury didn't hurt him at all in that fight. That's why he called him pillow fist. Hold on. But look, he fought Luis Ortiz, knocked him straight out. He was still Wilder in that fight. But after the second fight, Wilder never been the same.
Who is Luis Ortiz though, bro? Like
Luis Ortiz was the boogeyman that nobody wanted to fight.
Man, who? Come on, man. The boogeyman.
Only Wilder fans say Ortiz is a boogeyman. That's the only people.
Since Wilder beat him, now he ain't shit. Since Wilder beat him, now he ain't shit. But nobody wanted to fight him.
No one is saying he ain't shit. Win, but don't gas him. Don't gas it. He ain't no boogeyman. Anthony Johnson took that man off the gym.
Ain't nobody wanted to fight him.
He was the boogeyman.
Ortiz, team is on record saying Anthony Joshua sent them an offer that they turned down. How you the boogeyman?
That's after Wilder knocked him out twice. That's after.
No, that wasn't.
Can I sum it up?
It was before.
No, it wasn't before. That's not Wilder knocked him out. No, it wasn't. Wilder
No,
It was before.
Ortiz had
No, it
lost
was not.
that, bro.
Yes, it
Wilder,
was.
Wilder
man,
was a
lying,
victim
bro.
of Wilder was a victim of perfect matchmaking, y'all. He wasn't that good of a fighter. He
Facts.
wasn't.
Facts.
If he was a victim of perfect matchmaking, how come he defended his title 10 times and none of these other niggas
Because
did?
he ain't
Because
fight.
he's
He
a
ain't had
victim of
nobody to
perfect
fight.
matchmaking.
Who all
Matchmaking, no
those
killers.
niggas y'all talking about? Duck Wilder, Parker, Duck
Okay,
Wilder,
what dudes did
Joshua,
he fought? What killers were they?
This is
Joshua,
wild.
Joshua, Duck Wilder,
Name
Parker,
the
Duck
killers that
Wilder.
Wilder fought. After,
Well,
name the
we
killers.
can't
I'll give you
listen. We
Ortiz.
can't.
I'll give you
We can't.
Ortiz.
We can't
All right,
say
who else?
AJ. We can't say
Listen,
AJ ducked him.
you
because
can't blame Wilder for niggas that didn't want to fight him. Those niggas
That man
ducked
was
No,
Wilder.
offered a
yes,
$100
he
million
did. No,
offer, bro. Come on,
Hold on,
man.
y'all.
fam,
Hold on,
we
bro.
can't
Hold
say
on.
Joshua ducked
AJ.
Hold on,
Wilder.
y'all. Let me break
Usyk,
this down real quick.
Joshua
Let me break it down.
ducked
Duck
Let me
Wilder.
break it down. Let me break it down.
This is wild, bro.
He that is in May, name the killers on this 10 streak win streak that you so highly on. Name the killers that was on. I said, okay,
Listen,
Ortiz.
bro,
I'll
he
give you
fought-
Ortiz.
He fought who he fought.
Uh-oh.
He fought who he fought. It's
I caught a
niggas on
body,
him.
dog. I think I
It's
caught a body
niggas on that. No, you don't. Listen, the niggas that y'all look. Let me tell you
Oh
what I'm
my
trying to explain to you.
God.
Is the people that you want me to name that he didn't beat because those niggas didn't fight him. Joseph
Okay,
Parker.
listen. I
Joseph
got a
Parker.
question.
Lord, bro.
Joseph Parker said he wanted to unify with Wilder. That's why he went to his
Can we
fight.
just
I
tell
got a
Tony we
question.
had to go off of what we see, right? I said
Look,
go off of
he
what I
went
see.
to his fight.
I got a
Out of
question.
those 10
I-
fighters, I
Wow.
gave you one. Who else?
Come on,
Give
man.
me 9. Give me
I
5.
got
Give me 4.
Give me
3.
three.
Give me 3. Fuck it. Give me 2.
He ain't gonna say it because he
Give me
knows
one.
people like Du Hoppus and Molina. Like those are the people he was fighting. Like get the fuck out of here. This is so
It's
simple.
man.
Yo, can we clear the mic for like 2 seconds? Because he said Jack Reese made a statement that he never made. I'm gonna play what Jack Reese said. Because I got it right here in front of me. We can play why Jack Reese let the fight go on, because I got it right here. Clearly he talks about the lake being up. So can we play that uninterrupted?
No, I don't know if I get flagged for the copyright.
Well, you won't get flagged as long as we don't show the video.
Okay.
All right, so here we go. I'm gonna just play this little clip. You can hear about this little footsie of Tyson Fury while the fight went on. Here we go.
Damn, Tyson.
We can't even hear that, bro.
You don't hear shit.
Huh? You
We
couldn't
don't
hear?
hear. We don't hear
He
anything.
said the right foot was up,
We don't hear
and
shit.
I knew instinctually that if the foot is up, he's not out. That's literally what he just said. That's why he let it continue.
He didn't hear shit.
Oh, well, I had the mic right by the speaker.
I will put that link in the chat. Put that link in the chat.
Did he do it for boxing? Did he say he did it for boxing?
Was he wrong if he did say he did it for boxing? Is he wrong?
He's wrong. Yes, he's wrong for that, nigga. You
How is he wrong, my nigga? If he beat the 10 count,
Yes, he's
man,
wrong
come
for that,
on,
nigga.
man. Y'all gotta
Yeah, he's
stop.
wrong.
Y'all gotta stop with this Wilder shit, my nigga. Y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop.
Man,
Y'all gotta
look,
stop.
Wilder,
That nigga got
was
crashed 3 times, bro. That nigga got
Wilder,
crashed.
the niggas y'all talking about, Joseph Parker literally ducked
He
Wilder.
never ducked. No, he did not. So let me ask you this.
Yes, he
Parker
did.
ain't no killer.
Hold on. Let me finish what I'm
Parker
saying.
ain't no killer.
Tony,
Parker ain't no killer.
Let
Parker
me
ain't no
finish what I'm
killer.
saying.
Hold on.
Parker
Parker beat the shit
went
out
to
of
his
Wilder.
fight. Joseph Parker went to his fight so they can unify the next fight.
Right.
But when Wilder smoked Arthur Spilker, knocked him out, he hugged Wilder. He didn't want to fight him no more. He went and unified with Joshua. He didn't want that
Okay, so
smoke.
let me ask
Hold
you
on,
this.
let me finish.
He's going to do that?
Let me finish about the niggas that ducked Wilder. The names y'all talking about.
Let's see what Joseph Parker.
Let me finish.
Anthony Joshua.
Anthony Joshua offered him a flat fee of $12 million. Get the fuck out of here, bro. That's a bullshit offer because he didn't want the smoke.
Shit.
He didn't want the smoke.
How much was he?
Hold on.
Wilder's biggest payday before that $12 million offer?
Alexander Usyk came to the heavyweight division and said he want to fight Wilder first because he the weakest champion. He didn't fight Wilder first. When Wilder was fit to fight Robert Helenius, Usyk said he coming to the fight to challenge Wilder next. When he smoked Robert Helenius, Usyk backed out the fight. He disappeared for a month.
This is wild.
Duck Wilder. So what you
You
talking
got
about?
way. Your opinion of Deontay Wilder is way too high.
Tyson Fury fought Wilder because he said Joshua is a fucking coward and he making the UK look bad. Tell me I'm lying, nigga.
Okay. How are you making the UK look bad when you fighting the most top 10 opponents in the division?
Hold on. Y'all gonna go down.
Did Fury say that or no? Did Fury say that or no?
Wait, let's stick to
answer my question. Did Fury say he fight Wilder because Joshua is a coward?
No. You said Parker ducked Wilder. Let's stick to a topic, okay? Deontay Wilder was a champion, so was Anthony Joshua. So no matter who, can I please finish? So no matter who Parker fought, he would be unifying, correct?
It does matter when you said listen, hold on, bro. Don't give me that bullshit. Listen, Tony Review. He could have unified with Joshua in the first place. Not say I'm going to unify with Wilder. I'm coming to your fight to challenge you. He did all that shit and then when it fought Joshua because Wilder knocked that nigga out. So miss you with that shit, nigga. What you talking about?
Okay, so can we stop going on 5-hour fucking talking points and just answer the fucking question?
I just told you.
So here's my question. Parker fighting Wilder. It would be a unification, correct?
Come on with that lame ass. Yes, it is unification.
Okay, pause. Parker fighting Joshua. That's a unification as well, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, now let's talk about money. Deontay Wilder.
Bro, listen, hold on. I don't listen. That's the bullshit I heard of. If it's about money and more than one belt, he would have never said I want to fight Wilder. He could have just immediately went to Joshua, nigga. What's the point of him saying I want to fight unify with Wilder? I'm gonna go to your fight to challenge you again. Don't do it. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Okay, here we go. Now that you're done with your 5-hour rant, let's get to some facts. Here's the fact of the matter. Here's the facts of the matter. Joseph Parker was offered to fight with Deontay Wilder. He was only guaranteed to make $3 million.
Bro, he knew that before whatever he was gonna make, he knew that before he went to Wilder's fight. He knew all that before he went to the fight. But it wasn't until Wilder knocked the nigga out that he changed his mind. So fuck that.
Okay, we got you. So Joseph Parker versus Deontay Wilder. Wilder was gonna make $10 million. Parker was gonna make $3 million. Now,
I don't want to hear all that shit, bro.
No, this is where
right now. First of all, you just making up numbers right now. I don't want to hear that shit, bro. You making up numbers right now.
Going on 5-hour rants because he doesn't want the point to be made. He knows what he's saying is bullshit. He knows what he's saying is bullshit.
If you say he knew everything you saying about Anthony Joshua, he knew that before he challenged Wilder and went all the way to his
I got you. Okay, so
don't give me that bullshit.
Okay. Now that you're done, now let me get to the point. After that offer was sent to Joseph Parker, he got another offer.
I don't want to hear that lame ass shit, bro.
Parker got another offer at the same time.
Parker ducked Wilder, period.
Parker got another offer at the same time for $8 million. He got another offer.
He turned down the fight after he saw Wilder knock out Spilka, period, nigga.
He got another offer from Anthony Joshua at the same time for 8 million pounds. I said dollars, my bad.
You got an excuse for everything. I don't even care.
Nah, you're the one coming up with excuses. I'm speaking facts. He won't even shut the fuck up for me to talk. He won't even shut the fuck up so I can talk.
What you said?
You cry, bro. You cry all night when we talk over you, but we can't even make a point without you talking.
No, I don't even be saying nobody talk over me. What you talking about? You just talking. You talking irrelevant shit right now. Everything you saying about Parker. Everything you saying about Parker, he already knew before he challenged Wilder and went to the fight.
Uninterrupted. Go. All right. Let's say I offer you a job, and I'm telling you, your salary. You come to my business first, right?
Weak ass analogy.
He don't want to listen. He gonna keep talking over me because he knows what he's saying is fucking stupid.
You keep it boxing, bro. Nobody want to hear your bum ass analogy.
What's going on?
You dumb as fuck. What you saying is stupid. If somebody offers you $3 million and somebody offers you $8 million, you gonna take the $8 million.
Okay, look. He knew that before he went to the fight. Is what I'm telling you. He knew that he'd get more money fighting Joshua. He knew he'd get more belts fighting Joshua. But he didn't go to Joshua. He challenged Wilder and went to Wilder's fight and seen Wilder smoke a nigga. And then he went over there to Joshua because he ain't want no smoke.
That's wild. That's
an opinion, bro. That's an opinion.
That's a fact. That's a fact because he could have went to Joshua in the first place.
He could
For all
have
the ducking that niggas just allegedly doing for Deontay Wilder, how come he ain't go lock horns with Klitschko?
Listen, bro. They had who you talking about, Wilder?
How come Wilder ain't go lock
They
horns with
had the
Klitschko, my
same
nigga?
promoter.
He got
They had
touched
the
up in
same promoter.
sparring. I answer that because he got touched up in sparring. That's why. And they
Man,
kept,
y'all,
in
that's
his own
that's your
camp, they
opinion,
was
bro.
keeping him
They
away
had
from
the
that.
same promoter, and he didn't want them to fight.
Okay, so can I lay down some facts without being interrupted?
Bro, them ain't facts, man. You talking nonsense, bro.
Wow.
So check this out. This is what's so funny. These offers did not come to Parker till 2018. Wilder fought Spilka in 2016,
Bro,
which is still don't even
2018.
make
What
fucking
are you
sense.
talking about? What are you talking about? 2018. Come on, man. Listen, bro. I ain't trying to hear what
Deontay Wilder
I'm not
Deontay
trying to hear
Wilder
what you're
fought
talking
Arthur
about,
Spilka in 2016.
So
January
look,
16,
you
2016.
listen.
Yes.
Whatever, whoever he knocked out, Joseph
Oh my
Parker
God.
knew he would get
You
more
don't even
money.
know who he fought.
He
You don't
knew
even know
he'd
who he
get.
fought.
Listen, he knew he'd get more money with Joshua
You
than
see
Wilder,
this?
nigga.
You
That's
see
the
this?
bottom
You
line.
don't even know who he fought.
It
No,
don't
let
matter
me give
who
you
he
the
fought.
fact. Let me
He
give you the
got
fact.
all knocked.
Let
It
me give
don't
you the
matter. He
fact.
got all
You don't know
knocked out.
what
So
the fuck you're talking about.
whoever
So
he
let
fought,
somebody who knows,
he knocked
somebody
him
who
the fuck
knows
out.
tell you what the fuck happened. This is what the fuck happened.
Whoever he fought that night when
Right,
Parker was there, whoever it was,
whoever. You don't even know the timeline. You don't even know
whoever
the
it
fuck
was,
you're talking
he
about.
knocked them the fuck out that night because he got all knockouts, nigga.
Look,
That's
he
what it
didn't
don't
have all
matter.
knockouts.
It don't
He
matter
didn't have
who it
all
was.
This
It
is
knockouts.
don't matter
wild,
who it
bro.
was. It don't matter who it was.
He
This is
didn't
wild.
have all knockouts.
You
Even
looking
whenever
up
he
what?
fought, even whenever he fought Spilka, he didn't have all knockouts. You know why? Because he fought Stavern before that to get the title.
And when he
didn't
fought
knock out
Stavern
Stavern.
again,
He didn't knock out Stavern.
he knocked him
He
out in
didn't
the
knock
first
out
round,
Stavern.
nigga.
He didn't knock out Stavern. He didn't knock out Stavern. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
And when he rematched him, he knocked him out in the first round. Fuck is you talking about, nigga? Fuck you talking about, nigga? All knockouts.
How long has Stavern been out of the ring?
It don't give me that shit. It don't give me that shit. He knocked him out in the first round, so he got all knockouts like I said, nigga.
For 2 fucking years, you idiot.
Bro, you always got an excuse for some shit. Get out of here.
Stavern got fucking hurt.
You always got an
Stavern
excuse for a
got
reason.
injured.
Oh,
Stavern got injured.
Oh, this person been tired. He didn't lift enough weight. He wasn't on his diet. He broke up with his girlfriend. All them excuses. I don't want to hear that shit. He knocked that nigga out in the first round and made a mean out of him, nigga.
That nigga was out the ring
Yeah,
for like
y'all
2
heard.
years, bro, and his ring, he dropped
Y'all
in the
heard what
ring.
he said.
That's wild. Your opinion of Deontay Wilder is just entirely too high, my nigga.
Listen, Floyd was out the ring for 2 years and he knocked Ricky Hatton out. So don't give me them bullshit excuses.
You said who?
Floyd.
What's wild is this dude doesn't know anything.
Wilder ain't Floyd.
Bro, listen, how don't man? I just said you trying to make it.
Stavern fought Derek Rosie. Okay, he got hurt. He got injured after that fight and left boxing for 2 fucking years. He came back off of an injury that they thought was going to end his boxing career. Then he fought Deontay Wilder.
Bro, you always got a bullshit excuse. I don't want to hear that shit, man.
That's when he got knocked out. You don't know what you're talking about.
You sound weak as hell, bro.
What you're talking about.
You sound weak as hell. You trying to discredit Wilder all knockouts by saying Stavern, but then when I say he knocked Stavern out in the first round, and now it's the reason he knocked him out. I don't give a fuck about that. He knocked him out in the first round.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. If you fight somebody and you don't knock them out, does that mean you have all knockouts?
No, you don't.
Bro, listen, man. You talking lame right now. You talking lame as hell. The nigga you talking about, he went 12 rounds with, he knocked out in the first round after that, in the rematch.
Hey, I don't know.
What's your point?
I ain't trying to get in your argument, but I know it's a lot of standing 8 counts in this conversation.
So what's your point? And your whole point is trying to say he didn't duck. Parker didn't duck. When Parker clearly ducked Wilder. And who else I seen duck Wilder? Usyk. He disappeared.
I'm gonna break down the timeline. This is what happened. Hey, Goon. I'm gonna break down what happened. So the reason why,
one more killer out of 9, bro. You gotta give us one more killer, bro.
Hey man, hey, Bud beats Canelo. Don't want to hear that bullshit. They said lame.
Listen, I'm telling you, I'm naming the killers that ducked Wilder, like Parker, like Joshua, like Usyk. All those niggas ducked.
Listen, I'm speaking up for AJ. Hold on,
you know what's so funny about that, Goon?
I'm speaking up for AJ. Wilder ducked AJ. We offered him the money. That's what y'all telling me that Brian Norman Jr. had to do. That's what y'all telling me that Brian Norman
They tried to
Jr.
get him.
Yeah.
First of all, Wilder was a long reigning champion.
Oh, I think I got one.
He was the longest reigning champion. Why would he take $12.5 million on a $100 million fight?
Wait, can I say this real fast?
Y'all go in.
That's one offer, bro. That's one offer.
Hold on, Drake. Now you
Bro,
unbiased.
that was an offer, so they didn't take the fight. They knew what
That was one. That was one offer. It was a multitude of negotiations that they went that they visited.
Let me cook, Millsy. Let me cook.
My fault.
That was we sent your dog. We sent your boy an offer. He didn't take it. From what I was told a few weeks ago, because Bruce Ennis Jr. didn't take it, the offer that was sent to him, that's a duck, right? So would this be a duck?
What's the word?
Would this in fact be a duck right now?
Listen, no, it's not a duck because they gave him a bullshit offer. Why would you take? It ain't never been a flat fee in an undisputed fight ever. Why would you take a $12.5 million flat fee? And it's $100 million. It's
Somebody need to
potentially.
answer my question, bro. Somebody got to answer that and make it make sense.
It's potentially $100 million fight. Why would
That's a duck, my nigga. That's a duck. That's a duck. That's a duck. And it's
a duck by Joshua. Strategic ducking by offering a bullshit offer, just like when
$120 million.
$100 million is a bullshit offer. You can't. This is the shit that you're doing with the Lomachenko and Tank. You'll ignore. You leave out key pieces. To hyphenate your point, you don't get to talk about a $12 million offer, but ignore the $100 million offer. You don't get to talk about Lomachenko and Tank because of what's happened in the past few months and ignore 5 years, man.
It wasn't no $100 million offer. That DAZN offer didn't include Anthony Joshua. It didn't include him. So people making up that bullshit.
Yes, it did. What other fights DAZN was gonna get them niggas $100 million? And
it did not include Anthony Joshua.
Let's say that deal didn't include Anthony Joshua. Why the fuck would you not take the $100 million in the first place?
Okay, look, watch this there, Mills.
Whatever reason, it don't got nothing to do with. He wanted Joshua.
$60 million then.
He wanted Joshua.
Hold on, listen to where I'm going with it, because I don't want you to trip and fall. It's a hole in the middle of the floor. If it was a $60 million fight out there, right? Who could he have got that money with? Who could he have got $60 million out of all the fighters y'all just named? Who could he have got $60 million for?
Deontay Wilder? You talking about Wilder?
I'm talking about.
There's nobody outside of
AJ and Wilder. We're talking about AJ and Wilder.
Nobody.
Here's the thing.
He got that money from nowhere else. They got to bring up there, right? Going back.
They just offered him $60 million. They offered him 12.5 with a one-way contract, with a one-way rematch clause.
Then they
boosted it to 15. Why would you take that when it's a potential more than $100 million for that fight?
Fam, what exactly are you?
Hold on. Let me interject real fast. Wait, let me say this. Wait, it was a fucking duck by Wilder because here's the point of the matter. It was a 3-fight deal. It wasn't $100 million. It was $120 million. He was going to get $20 million to fight Dominic Brazil. He turned it down and fought Dominic Brazil with PBC for $10 million. Half the money that DAZN was going to give him.
Because Joshua wasn't included in that fucking deal, and they apologized to Deontay Wilder for that offer, nigga.
The last 2 fights was against Anthony Joshua and Luda Bella. His fucking promoter said it.
Back to your teeth, bro. You gonna make me just hop off?
Luda Bella said it. Who was his promoter?
You sound like a UK fucking.
Luda Bella's from America, you idiot.
If he wanted to fight Joshua, why wouldn't he take a deal with Joshua in it? If he's going after Joshua,
Luda Bella, his promoter, who got fired for making the damn fight, making it possible, had said out of his mouth, it was Dominic Brazil for $20 million, $50 million, $50 million for Anthony Joshua.
No, you see that?
That's a fact. That's a fact, bro.
You a fucking liar, bro. I swear to God, you lying, nigga. So why didn't he take the fight if Joshua was included? Why did the DAZN president come out and apologize for Wilder?
Here's what I'm gonna do. What I've been doing all night. I'm gonna go find a soundbite and prove you wrong again.
Listen, bro. Why would DAZN apologize to Wilder?
They did.
After that, because Joshua wasn't included in that fucking offer, nigga.
He wasn't included.
He wasn't included, bro.
He wasn't anything, man.
And even if he wasn't included, why you gonna turn down 100 M's? It still was asinine, bro.
Whatever reason he turned it down. He has nothing to do with him ducking Joshua. That's his pocket. He still made it back.
Bro, go get on Brian Newman Jr. ass. See, this
he made it back. He made it back with the Fury fights. He still made his money. But
you can't do that, bro. You can't do that.
He got 120 M's right now.
Listen, whatever reason he turned it down, it has nothing to do with him ducking Joshua. We ain't
Yes,
got shit to do with
it does, bro.
taking the money. He should have took the money because niggas gonna discredit anybody he fight anyway. So he should have.
So Wilder is just infallible. He ain't got nothing. He's done nothing wrong in any of these negotiations. He went out and sought out all the best competition available. He's blameless in all in his resume, right?
He should have took that deal, even if because Joshua wasn't on there. He still should have took that offer.
Besides Joshua, because we can go back to Klitschko, we can go back to Dillian White, we can go back to Povetkin after he got cleared for the Angelome or whatever. How come he ain't gonna holler at none of them niggas, man? Why is Ortiz elevated to this boogeyman?
He said he'll fight Dillian White if Joshua's in the contract. That's who he
wants. What?
He said he'll fight Dillian White if Joshua is in the contract.
Why does Joshua need to be in the contract? Why not just go and fight Dillian White?
Fight for the belts. He wanted to be undisputed. What you mean?
Why? No. How he wanted to be undisputed, he would have took 100 million. If he wanted to be undisputed, he would have took that 100 M's, bro. If he wanted to be undisputed, he would have took them first two offers.
And Joshua wasn't included in that offer. You keep saying if he wanted to be undisputed. If he wanted to be undisputed, and they offered him 50 million for 2 Joshua fights. Why the fuck wouldn't he have took it? He wasn't in a deal. He wasn't in an offer. That's why the zone apologized to him.
Oh my God, my nigga. This is wild. This.
What y'all saying is wild, bro.
Okay, I got you, bro.
So here's what I'm gonna say. You're wrong. Deontay Wilder said Dillian White had to fight Luis Ortiz in order for him to fight him. He literally
said he'll fight Joshua if he in the contract.
In fact, I could prove you wrong with that as well. And get another
I don't want to talk to you. Hey, Tony Reviews, don't talk to me, bro. I don't want to hear shit. You a fucking
The minute that Deontay Wilder made that statement,
I don't want to hear shit you gotta say, bro. Everybody else so you can stop talking right now. I only want to hear your voice, nigga.
Because you know I proved you wrong all night.
You ain't
and now you scared.
You
ducking like Wilder ducked.
You just going to look up.
You ducking me right now. You scared. You want to run off to the playground, play with some little kids that you know you can beat. You know you get your ass whooped over here. Now you ducking me.
Man, shut up.
So Tony. I mean, Canelo. I mean, Bud beats Canelo. Your side is. That everybody duck Wilder. That's what you're saying. Everybody duck Wilder. Don't blame his resume because the reason why he wasn't fighting is because people ducked him. All the good top.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. And the niggas he fought, he knocked them out. But the niggas, and then everybody discredited Luis Ortiz because Wilder beat him. But before that, nobody discredited Ortiz. Wilder needs to fight him, even if he on steroids when he tested positive and everything. They were still saying, fight him, this and that. So the niggas that's supposed to be top heavyweights duck the smoke.
So don't blame it. And then your side, Tony Reviews and Millsy. Tony Reviews say, didn't nobody duck no smoke. It was Wilder. You know, Wilder smoking because the money was there, and Wilder just basically ducked, because the competition went up to par. Mills' point is he should have took
Let me interject with that. Let me add to that. What's so funny about it is he keeps talking about Parker ducked him as if Parker didn't fight him and beat his ass for 12 rounds straight.
That's after Fury fucking cheated him, nigga. He wasn't the same. Get the fuck out. Lame man. Shut the fuck up. That's why I don't like you, bro.
You know what's so funny to me?
Of course, Parker gonna fight him after he been knocked out twice.
Oh my God!
Yo, you know what's
Fury knocked him out twice when Parker ducked him, nigga. Then he fought him again, and he still couldn't even hurt Wilder that weak ass 12-round decision, nigga. Fuck out of here.
What's so funny to me about Wilder fans is? What's so funny to me about y'all Wilder fans is y'all the only people on the planet that got more excuses than Wilder.
Lame ass up. Bro, let bro finish talking. Nobody want to hear you. Let Drake finish what he's saying. Shut your loud New York ass voice ass up. You talk too loud. Let Drake finish talking, nigga.
And Mills is saying that regardless of the fact that Wilder should have took that 100 million and went over there, even if AJ wasn't in the mix or not, He should have took that $100 million, which we know why he didn't take the $100 million because Al advised him not to. But
Yeah.
Because he knew AJ was gonna knock him the fuck out. That's why.
Oh man, and look, and Drake, yeah, that's cool. But we shouldn't be worried about a nigga pockets. But I would have took it. But Wilder wanted Joshua. He didn't take it because Joshua wasn't in the contract. That's what I'm saying.
Joshua was in the contract, bro. This is game.
No,
why
did
DAZN apologize? Man, nah, man. That's game. That's conjecture, man.
So why did DAZN apologize to Wilder then?
Okay. Now let's say.
Yeah,
why did DAZN apologize to Wilder
though?
They apologize. It's game. Like, I mean, just it's game. My thing is this, man.
Hey, Goon, are you still there? Are you still there, Goon?
Goon stepped out for a minute.
All right. Can anybody let me on the panel other than him? Because I'm about to get a soundbite where Ludabella tells you that
I can't do that though.
Bro, we trying to hear Mills talk right now, bro.
Yeah. Because you don't want to hear the promoter tell you how AJ was in the contract.
Be quiet, bro. Be quiet, bro.
You're wrong. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You got the timeline all fucked up. Everything you said today has been wrong. Man, maybe you need to take a nap like a little kid and come back tomorrow well rested.
Bro, shut up talking to me, man. I'm not even trying to curse on this man panel. Stop talking to me though. Let Mills finish what he's saying.
I'm gonna talk to whoever I want to, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Lame. Shut your lame ass up.
Why you sound like you about to cry, man? You need some tissues? You all right?
Man, all right,
are you emotionally damaged over there? You need something?
Shut your bitch ass up.
Why your voice got so high? You sound like Mike Tyson for a second.
Hey, Mills, go ahead and finish what you saying, bro. This nigga
right. Hey, I'll be right back, y'all, while this dude cries. I'm gonna let him
go where you going and stop talking, nigga.
Look at him.
Oh man. Oh shit, bro. Look, man. I won't lie to you, man. DAZN apologizing about that. It is bad optics. It does look a little sideways. Like, damn, that's crazy. Y'all finna apologize for this. Y'all not putting this nigga in the contract or whatever the case may be. It does look bad. But you don't offer somebody 120 M's and not include the main money maker that can promise you and get a return on that 120 M's. You don't include him in the contract. That just don't sound too savvy to me, family.
It doesn't, but that's when DAZN first started. They was giving out a lot of money. Remember they gave
Andre.
They was giving out hella money. So they was just giving him the money to have him over there with them, but he didn't take it because Al advised him not to take it so he don't leave their network. But they apologized because they offered him the offer, but they didn't put Joshua in it, which is the main fight that he wanted. Joshua wasn't on that contract, bro.
Nah, man. He was on the contract, man. But I understand why you would say. Well, I don't understand why you would think that he wasn't on the contract. You did. I get it. I get it. You know, both sides did. I won't even say both sides because I can't really even see anything that Eddie Hearn did wrong, man. I don't.
Eddie Hearn protected Joshua all those years from Wilder, bro. Wilder would have.
Why would he need to when he's fought better opposition than Deontay Wilder?
No, Wilder would have smoked Joshua. When Wilder was
not even close.
When Wilder was at his peak, listen, Luis Ortiz, Wilder, knock it out. It took Joshua 8 rounds to beat Dominic Brazil. Wilder smoked that nigga in the first round.
It took him 4 rounds to step on Eric Molina. How long did Wilder go with Eric Molina?
8 rounds.
You know why?
And that's after Wilder knocked him out in 8 rounds. Then Joshua fought him. So you try to compare.
But by that metric, we can say the same thing about Brazil because Joshua got to Brazil first.
Bro, but listen, Wilder smoked that nigga. Wilder got way more knockouts than Joshua.
Bud beats Canelo makes an excellent point because DAZN did apologize. If DAZN didn't feel like they did something wrong, they wouldn't. I don't think they would have went nationally and apologize to.
Do you know why they apologize? Do you know why they apologize?
Yeah, no, I don't want to.
Do you know why they apologize? Why? We want to say the real reason why they apologize
because they didn't include Joshua.
No, you're wrong. You can literally look this shit up. The reason why they apologize is because DAZN found out that Ludabella went behind PBC's back to make the fight. They apologized to Al Hangman for not letting him know about it. That's why they apologize. Having a secret meeting.
Scenario.
This is literally the facts.
Fuck out of here, bro.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Shut your lame ass up, boy. You a goofy.
Man, you feel like fucking banjos every time you talk.
You a fucking goofy.
I know you country boys are slow as fuck, so let me speak slow
I
so you
want
can
the way they
understand.
still going at it, dog.
Let me speak slow
Hey,
so
this
you
nigga
can
just came
understand.
back talking nonsense. We was getting to the point, Goon. We got down to the point, then he come back with his weird ass analysis. Shut the fuck up, nigga.
What happened? What happened, bro? Tell what happened, bud.
Yeah, we was saying why DAZN apologized to Wilder because Joshua wasn't included in the contract. He come talking about, you Lou DiBella went behind their back, this and that. Get the fuck out of here with all that, nigga.
His own did apologize though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
apologize. See, that's
all I'm saying.
That right there, that holds that weight that I think that support Canelo. I mean, Bud beats Canelo. That's what holds that weight because they wouldn't apologize. I didn't know. I don't know why, and I'm ignorant to the fact is why they apologize. So it could be me.
And that's what I'm saying.
They made him look bad, bro. And you know I ain't the biggest fan.
Yeah.
It looks funny. It definitely does look funny. It definitely does look funny. But there's just my stance is you don't offer a nigga 120 M's and not include the main asset to get you a return on that investment. There's just that's illogical.
Well, that's right. But see, we can go by that, and that's what our intuition say. But the fact is, they did apologize. That's the fact.
It looks bad, but if there's any merit to what Tony Review was saying, man, because I never knew why they apologized either. I do know that they apologized, but if there's merit to what what the homie saying, then yikes, my nigga.
Tony Review is always.
But no, we ain't got to go into that because I ain't trying to instigate no shit between y'all. That wasn't my reason in saying that, but it does. But it also looks funny style that they will fire Lou because I do know they fired Lou DiBella for trying to get that fight over the line.
This is so easy to look up. You can literally Google this shit.
If Joshua Wilder wanted Joshua.
The fact of the matter is, Lou DiBella got fired because he didn't let Al Heyman know that he was setting up this meeting. That's why he got fired. John Skipper, who's the CEO of DAZN, went on record apologizing to Deontay Wilder because he said they moved too fast. They were impatient. He didn't know that Lou DiBella went behind Al Heyman's back. That's why it fell through. You fucking idiot.
Like shut up, man. Anyway, the point that I'm making, if Wilder's number one priority was to get Joshua, he didn't want to bullshit 12.5. Why wouldn't he take 100 million to fight Joshua? That makes no sense at all. You know what I'm saying?
Because he knew what was going to happen. He knew what was going to happen.
So way. Bud beats Canelo. You saying that the 100 million didn't include Joshua.
It didn't.
Right, but the $12 million is what he was getting for flat fee for fighting Joshua, right?
Yeah. Then they went to 15 million flat fee. Yeah.
Okay.
They was trying to give him a flat fee, no pay-per-view money, no rematch clause, no none of that.
It was the A-side.
Why would he be entitled to that? Honestly, bro, like what was Wilder's biggest payday at that time? What was his numbers looking like at the Barclays? He couldn't even sell out his own hometown.
That was you couldn't have made 60 million with nobody else.
Hey, Goon. Let me back on your panel. I'll be right back. I'm gonna get this soundbite where Lou DiBella proves this dude wrong and he's dumb.
We gonna be right back. Time you come back, bro.
Hey, Bud beats Canelo said, "What are you talking about?"
Hey, Bud beat Canelo. Where you from, my nigga?
Chicago.
Oh, so what do you use that country? I thought it was from the South. I'm like, I don't hear no Southern accent. I know you're from the rack. That's what's up, though, man. Like, yeah, that country about Chicago. I've been there plenty of times.
He should have known when I was calling him a goofy y'all from Chicago.
Mm-hmm. Everybody say that now though because of y'all niggas. But nah, man. Like I said, I understand what you're saying, fam. I do. I understand what you're saying. Even though I don't agree with it, I understand what you're saying. And I just, as it pertains to Wilder, bro, I'm just looking at a dude where it's like you ain't showed me nothing that's worthy of you being ducked. If I'm being 100, I don't think you beat Fury at all. Honestly, I don't think you would have beat Derek Chisora. I don't think you would have.
Did you think that before he fought Fury? He was knocking everything out, bro.
But the thing is, it's also like who
no power, bro.
But like it's like who are you fighting though as well? You dig? Like I honestly do think you got too high of an opinion of Deontay Wilder. I honestly do, man. I don't see how you can say that he just gonna go in there and outline everybody in chalk. I don't think he had to beat Povetkin. I don't think he had to beat Derek Chisora. I don't think he would have beat Klitschko. I don't think
look, before Tyson Fury, nobody was questioning Wilder. Niggas thinking he was gonna go undefeated, bro. So the fear was in niggas like Joseph Parker, Alexander Usyk, all these niggas that people think is somebody went away from the fight. Even when Wilder lost to Fury, but he came back to stop
I was
Hellenius.
picking up. I was picking up what you was putting down. What you saying is everybody was running up until that fight. When they seen that vulnerability, then they stepped up.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Dillian White been calling him out. Dillian White been calling him out. He was a man that was well. Povetkin wanted that drama, man. I just think
Povetkin tested positive, bro.
But he also got clear to that. He also got clear to that, man. Luis Ortiz, and like my thing is this: a lot of these fighters, unless it's an extreme case like a Jarrell Miller, a lot of these niggas who pop dirty, I don't think it's always them looking for a competitive advantage. They could take some over-the-counter prescription shit or whatever to help them out medically, and that could, whatever's concocted,
that's what happened with Ortiz.
Could be illegal here in the States. So, or not illegal in the States, but illegal in the sport of boxing. It come off as a PED. So Luis Ortiz popped dirty as well, but we knew, he had, he was dealing with heart issues. So
Mills, at the end of the day, do we know? You think Wilder was a coward or is a coward?
No, I don't.
Coward. That nigga ain't scared to fight nobody, bro. He wasn't running from none of those fights. Them niggas was running from him.
But you can't call him a coward and say he's not running from nobody when all of these dudes are fighting people who are proven to be better than him. They fought. Dillian White fought Parker. Anthony Joshua fought Parker. Joe Joyce fought Parker. Zhilei Zhang fought Parker. Like they fought people who have beaten him before, man. Philip Hergovich fought damn Zhilei Zhang. You know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is Wilder after Fury 2 was never the same. That's what I'm saying. Niggas wanted to fight him then, but before that, niggas didn't want to fight him. I think niggas that I named didn't want to fight him.
I think they definitely did, man. I don't think it was just how Fury had him looking pedestrian. I don't think that was the case. I think all of the niggas wanted that drama. But if you're getting a bigger bag to fight Anthony Joshua, why would you go fight Deontay Wilder? They both unification matches.
He knew he would have got a bigger bag before he challenged Deontay Wilder. What I'm saying is he knew that already. Parker knew he gonna get more money fighting Joshua, and he got a chance for 2 belts rather than Wilder's 1 belt. But he decided to go challenge Wilder for his and said, I'm gonna unify with Wilder. And he went to the fight, and when Wilder knocked out whoever it was, he went away and went to Joshua.
You said it was Spilka, right?
Well, it might have not been Spilka, but whoever it was, he knocked out everybody. That's what I said. He knocked out everybody. So whoever it was, he knocked him out.
But let's say because I could have swore you said it was Spilka earlier.
I said it was Spilka, but
and it could be. I'm not disputing that. But he looked horrible in that Spilka fight. He looked terrible. That's not what I'm saying. Is he hasn't put on a performance that'll make a motherfucker say, "Yo, he need to stay away from Wilder." You dig?
We know Wilder had that one-hitter quitter. Niggas didn't want that smoke.
There's no denying that. But as you start to step up in competition, people get better just naturally. They're able to, compute your habits as fast as they possibly can. They're able to start, and that leads to them starting to counterpunch. That leads to you walking you in the traps, being able to hit you as easily as another fighter of a lesser caliber was able to hit you. You dig?
But Mills.
I'm back, as you see. Thanks for letting me back on.
Hold on, bro. I'm talking right now. How you just gonna come in here talking?
Says he made a fight with Anthony Joshua.
Bro, I'm talking right now. How you just gonna come in running your mouth in the middle of a conversation? Shut the
he made a
fuck
fight
up.
with Anthony Joshua. It's in your private chat. You can listen to it to show how much this fucking
Ain't nobody going to that shit. Shut up.
doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hey, Mills, look. Wilder, when he fought Luis Ortiz the first time.
Go drive a tractor down a highway and make
man. Bro, you just come in here talking like a bitch, bro. Mills. Wilder, when he fought Luis Ortiz the first time, he got hurt in the 5th round. He dazed him, almost had him out, and then he stopped him in the 7th round. But the second fight against Luis Ortiz.
Hold on, bro. Let's stop right there. Because you remember you said about not Canelo, but Fury being out. I could come right out and say right now that maybe Wilder should have been out. He was out on his feet. The referee off, bro.
Yeah, he got extra time in the corner, bro. In between.
He was swinging back though. He still was
They brought
swinging
the doctor in when they rung the bell. Then they brought the doctor in.
That is true. That's true.
But look, when he fought Luis Ortiz the second time, he got better, right? So he was
Oh yeah.
No, he
improving
didn't.
as
He
these
didn't.
fights.
He
So
was. Luis Ortiz was fucking Wilder up in that rematch. He just, he landed the money shot and
well,
was
in the
able to get rid of
rematch,
him.
no way was he. He barely touched Wilder in the rematch, bro.
He was just pointing him, bro. He's not gonna
Outpointing
put.
him. He
He
was
was just
outpointing
pointing him. He was just scoring. He was
So
out. He was completely
scoring, but not
outclassing Wilder.
you're not doing no damage. You're not hurting him, and he got knocked out.
But
So
I'm hitting you when you aren't hitting me. That's I'm countering you. I'm keeping you off balance. I'm
okay,
walking
I'm
you into
saying though,
shots that you can't get out of the
that's
way of.
okay, but that's not how Wilder fight, like Tank fight. You know what I'm saying? You get hit, but them little pity pats wasn't hurting Wilder. When Wilder knocked him out, that was the end of it. In the 6th round, he improved from the first fight to the second.
I don't think he did. But even when you look at Joseph Parker just pointed him. He didn't go in there and just
And look, and
outlining
that's
and talking nothing. He
and
just went in there and just crashed him.
look, Joseph Parker pointed him after the Fury debacle, bro. But before that, he wouldn't have did that to Wilder. Wilder didn't even fight the same. He don't
He
even
would have
fight the
did
same.
that. He would have did that. He would
Nah,
have did that, bro.
I
He
doubt
would
it.
have.
He would have got knocked out, bro. He didn't want that.
Nah,
He
bro.
ran.
He
He
wouldn't
ran
have.
for a reason.
No, he went because it was a bigger.
But Vince,
It was another unification bout with a higher pot. That's why he went in the
Listen,
direction
but bro,
of
what I keep saying is he knew that before even going to Wilder fight and challenging Wilder for unification. He already knew the money and shit already, bro. He knew that. He still went to Wilder, but when he saw the knockout, he changed his mind.
I
Some
don't think
people can't understand that. Why would he
it,
challenge Wilder then if he knew he'd get more money with Joshua?
but I mean, you got a point right there. I'm not gonna say that you don't got a point. You dig? I'm not gonna say that. But my thing is that, like, how much did he know he was gonna get 3 million going into that fucking Deontay Wilder fight? Can we objectively say that? Maybe he didn't know. Maybe he's like,
He knew it was more money with Joshua.
what
yeah.
what
I
what, what
mean,
he's saying, Millsy, what Beast Canelo is saying is basically, did nobody want no smoke with him until after they seen the vulnerability. Did
I
nobody want
don't,
no smoke with
but
him?
I don't
So I
agree
don't
with
think
that
his
because
point.
I don't
I
agree
don't
with
think
that
his
because there
point
were
is.
other fighters calling him out. There were
Yeah,
other fighters
but
calling him
what
out.
I'm saying is he other fighters was calling him out, but what he's saying is it wasn't serious. They didn't really want no smoke with him. The thing is, after they seen that vulnerability, they start
Everybody
really
wanted to
getting on
step
it.
up.
So
Yeah.
yeah, it ain't the fact that who called him out, because we know they all was calling him out. It's the
And look,
time that they called him out is what he's talking about.
even Joshua,
Am I
after the
am I right, bud?
yeah, you
Okay.
exactly right. And look, even Joshua, after the Fury fights, Wilder knocked out Valenius, right? Everybody like, damn, Wilder back because he smoked that nigga in the first round. So when they was fit to fight, Wilder and Joshua was fighting on the first Riyadh card, when they was supposed to fight next, right? That's what they were doing the whole card for. All of a sudden, Joshua bitch ass start talking about, well, yeah, I'm gonna be mandatory for Herkovich, so belts is more important than fighting Wilder. They was ready to duck Wilder. And y'all, I'm pretty sure y'all heard that shit. Her and them talking about fighting Herkovich and blah, 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 even though the whole shit is for Wilder and Joshua to fight next. But when Wilder lost to Parker, now all of a sudden, yeah, all the Wilder fighters messed up. We wanted to fight him. When they didn't want to fight him. They didn't want to fight that
Right.
The
nigga.
contracts were signed though, man. All he had to do was beat Parker. The
Listen, but
contract was signed.
no, the contract wasn't signed. Eddie Hearn
Come on,
said it
man.
wasn't signed in the interview, bro. He said they could fight Herkovich if they want for the mandatory. And they said Joshua literally said belts is more important than fighting Wilder.
I mean, honestly, it is. It honestly
Come on,
is.
man. The
It
whole
honestly
card is
is.
set up for Wilder and Joshua. Why would they be? What I'm saying is, you can say that all you want, but that's strategic ducking, bro. They didn't want to fight. It was fit to duck Wilder again.
I think you're going way out of your way to give Deontay Wilder too much credit, fam. Like
I'm not, bro.
but you are though. You honestly you are. And that's respectfully. I'm not gonna throw no shot at you to disrespect you or nothing like that. But you can't prioritize. Like, why wouldn't you prioritize becoming a champion again over a dude like
Look,
Deontay Wilder?
he knew that he was the mandatory before the card even happened. But Turkey set up the card for Joshua and Wilder to fight on the same card so they can fight next.
But
He he knew that fucking mandatory was there, but
But
he all of a
but
sudden want to start talking about, oh man, Joshua was shook before that fight, even though he beat Wale. That nigga was scared as hell up to the whole build
but,
up, bro.
but the thing
Failing
is,
to duck
yeah,
Wilder.
okay, yeah, the fight is definitely is we locked in. We gonna if we all you got to do is win. Why do I got to give you? Why do I got to prioritize you in a fight that you lost to? You lost to a dude that I Deboed the belt off of this nigga and took his his undefeated record.
Listen, but
You dig?
this before he lost, this before the fight. He said
No,
Joshua was trying to duck out of the fight with Wilder next before the Parker loss. When that fight was building up, he was trying to get out of the fight. And there's all in you can read the comments and listen to his interviews.
they signed the contract to
No,
fight.
they
All
did.
he had to do was beat Parker.
Bro, Eddie Hearn said nothing was signed. I swear to God on my fucking son life, he said nothing was signed yet. He said
they kept saying it on their card that they was gonna be next. But
it was supposed to be next, but it wasn't no guarantee that it was next.
That's why
he was saying the Herkovich mandatory was the belts is more important than fighting Wilder. Why would you say that, bro?
Man. Come on, my nigga.
Y'all tripping, bro. I watched all those interviews. Every interview, Joshua was saying that, bro. He was ready to duck out. You can read the comments. And niggas like, damn, Joshua trying to duck the fight, this and that. He was ready to duck that fight.
Only niggas who were saying he's trying to duck the fight is over. Wilder fans. Wilder ain't nobody to duck. He should have stopped.
How wasn't he trying to duck when the fight was set up like y'all saying it was signed, even though it wasn't signed? But if they're supposed to fight next, why is he talking about belts is more important? Winning a vacant title is more important than fighting Wilder. Why would he be saying that?
Because it honestly is. If
the fight was signed, why would he even say that? Because it's signed, so you gotta fight, right?
You gotta fight definitely, but belts are more important. Important. That doesn't change the fact that I signed on this dotted line right here. We in negotiations and all that.
He was talking about fighting Herkovich, bro. So it wasn't signed. Okay. But it's cool. I know y'all. You know exactly what I'm saying. If it was signed, he wouldn't have been talking about he can.
I see what you're trying to say, though. I see what you're trying to say. I ain't overlooking that at all.
I see what he's saying too. I see what he's saying. I just think he's giving a little too much credit to Deontay Wilder. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. I think he get Wilder a lot. So,
I mean, his argument is he had a good argument when he was saying, otherwise, why would the Zone come on and apologize? So that's an argument within itself, right?
Hold up, Drake. Hold up, Drake. But what about my argument before that? When I said that, why he didn't just take the offer that AJ sent him? Because they wanted Brian Norman Jr. to take with what I'm saying with
that's way two different things. You missing out on $85 million. You missing out on $85 million. If Eddie Hearn saying this fight is worth $100 million or more, why would you take 12.5? That's a bad business decision to do that. It's a flat fee. He don't get no pay-per-view revenue. No, none of that. That never in history has a
Pac-Man didn't take it from Floyd either.
Look, never has it been an undisputed match with a flat fee ever in history, and it never will be.
But why is he entitled to that, man? When he wasn't doing drag out numbers like that in his own country, man. Look at the numbers that Anthony Joshua did better. Maybe not better. It's just as good in his own country. And I'm talking about him when he came to America. He sold out Madison Square. He sold out Madison Square, man. Deontay Wilder was okay. You in the Barclays, and you ain't. I don't even think he sold out when he fought in Alabama. Why are you entitled to all these financial incentives, man? Like I'm the nigga that I'm the HNIC. Anthony Joshua was the HNIC.
If you
when he fought Fury the first time, wasn't that under the PBC?
Yeah, it was on the PBC.
If you're talking about a percentage,
that kind of killed the whole argument, dog, about the referee and everything, because that's a PBC card, and Wilder was a cash out.
You're talking about a percentage.
Stay with me, now.
Yeah, I can see both of y'all arguing because I can see Tony reviews. I know a little about the Al Heyman and the Lou DiBella situation because Lou DiBella was put in there to block Al Heyman. You know what I mean? Because Al Heyman owed that huge debt, so they told Al Heyman he can't fight and he can't throw a card in New York no more. You know what I mean? Because of that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why if you notice Al been throwing cards in New Jersey, Florida, Atlanta, you know what
Minneapolis.
Yeah, that's
Tank
why.
about to fight in Barclays in March.
Yeah, well, it's not his card though. His fighters are on there, but it's not his card. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's the technical game that's playing. Like his fighters on Showtime, so of course Showtime can go ahead because they pay their
He got
bills.
the
You
rights
feel me?
to it.
Yeah, yeah. So you know what I mean. So I kind of it is some credibility in what Tony Reviews was saying that Lou DiBella was trying to undercut Al, which I can see that. I don't know the logistics, but I know what I know, and I know Lou DiBella was basically there to block PBC until they paid their debt. That $1 billion debt was $3 billion now. So I know that's why Lou DiBella was there. You know what I mean? Put in place because remember it was the Russians that was running that Barclays. It was a
So
Russian
like
dude, and he suddenly resigned because Lou
the
DiBella.
Nets.
Yeah, yeah.
but
So
all I'm saying,
yeah. But I don't know the logistics of that, but you know what I mean? So both of y'all points is valid. I'm just saying, giving y'all the background of what's happening. But with this Wilder and AJ thing, I'm not sure about that. I just know that your point is legitimate when you say the zone did offer an apology to
They
Wilder
did.
specifically, and they did do that. And I know that Lou DiBella's put in place to block PBC Al Heyman,
but
brother.
I
So
was
I know
saying
that.
like common sense. If Wilder's main goal was to fight Anthony Joshua, and they offered him 12.5 flat fee, he didn't want that. Why would he turn down $100 million to
Right,
fight Joshua in 2 fights? That makes no sense, no
right,
logic.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right.
So obviously Joshua wasn't in a contract. That's what I'm saying too.
Right, I got you.
That
I'm
don't make
following
sense.
you. I'm following you. Even though the argument and all that and the standard 8 counts, I was on y'all. I was I was on it. I was on it. I'm telling you, I was on it, man. I was counting down, man. But both of y'all make valid points, man. But that's what this is for. Now, guess what we gonna do when we get off here? We gonna look that up and be like, wait a minute, man. Was Tony right, or was Bub B Canelo? Was he right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. So next time we on the show,
I got, hey, yo, I fuck with Bug on Stop Canelo, man. You a fellow Midwesterner, but on this, I gotta side with Tony on this one, man. Like I think me and Tony, we got similar views on this, man. But I get your argument. I honestly do, man. I ain't gonna do you like that. I get what it is you were saying because it's shittily, it's crazy. You look stupid as a motherfucker apologizing for some niggas. I get it. I definitely get it, but. It's like it doesn't make too much sense that you wouldn't include the main asset that can get you a return on that investment in a contract when you're trying to put up 120 M's. That's my biggest thing right there. It's asinine to me from a business standpoint that you would do some shit like that.
Yeah,
Like,
they wasn't,
well, I can
at
see
first
why though. If
the
AJ's the biggest money maker in the UK, and the UK is the second most biggest in boxing, boxing supporter, and I can see why they wouldn't want AJ to lose, so they wouldn't include Wilder. You see what I'm saying? Maybe it's that in the back of their mind, it's that little percentage that say, "Well, damn, Wilder do got that," because at that time, Wilder did look.
And AJ did too. Hold
he looked
on,
destructive. He
hold
looked
on, Drake.
destructive, but
AJ did too. And
he
AJ
looked
did too.
destructive. But
AJ did.
that's what I'm saying too. Like the perception of Wilder now is just like nothing like it was before he lost to Fury. Niggas did not. They was
It's
making
always like that
excuses.
though, fam. Look at
They was
Mike
making
Tyson.
excuses for Joshua not to fight him. Oh, he's a nobody. Nobody knows him. This and that. He's a bit like just all these
I
bullshit
wouldn't see the man
excuses
fight.
not to fight. You know what I'm saying? All them UK motherfuckers and just haters in general was making
But check
excuses.
it though, bro. But check it
But
though, Drake.
that's where the drama is at in the UK though. That's the thing, man. And this is why I'm not a
And
fan of that Eurobum bullshit because
and
when
the
you
money.
say what?
And in the money. Joshua
Oh
was
yeah,
making way more than Wilder was, bro. Let's be real.
facts. He
Oh,
was.
wait a minute. Wasn't it a phone call leak too that with
Wilder and AJ.
Eddie Hearn and AJ or somebody like that?
No, that was
they would say,
Dillian White and Wilder when he said he had never fight him when Wilder ducked him.
no, it was a phone conversation leak with Wilder on it when Wilder turned down that $100 million, and Wilder gave the reason why he turned it down, and Eddie Hearn was on the phone, and it was a phone call leak. Y'all, if my memory serves me correct, am I on to something?
I'm gonna have to look it up. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I'm gonna have to look into that.
It was a phone call because AJ was like, "I'm gonna get this straight." I mean, not AJ. Wilder. He was like, I didn't turn down no 100 million. Blah blah blah. It was something like that, bro. I remember that because it was a
Only
big
thing
thing.
I know in the phone call leak was Dillian White saying that he got the text messages showing when Wilder kept ducking him when he was the mandatory or whatever, or however y'all want to do that. I know people had different perceptions on mandatory, but when the nigga was constantly trying to fight Wilder, he got a text message from Dog saying he'd never fight him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or it might have been
That's
an
a fact.
interview with Wilder that Wilder explained.
Is that a
And
duck?
Wilder was explaining.
Hell
like,
yes, a duck. But you also can't forget that Wilder is on record on his own Twitter account saying I got way more to fight to offer offer way more to fight Anthony Joshua than I got to fight you. But I chose to fight you. And Eddie Hearn was like, "Oh, I thought Anthony Joshua would duck you."
Y'all look that up because it's an interview or something where Wilder goes in on the reason why he turned down that 100 million. He said that Eddie Hearn was lying on him. He said that he didn't turn down a fight with AJ and 100 million. I think, man, let me look this up, man. Get my other phone. But I know.
Luda Bella got fired because he tried to make the fight. So there's that. And I posted in the chat. I'm back. My bad. I was in the bathroom. I've heard a lot of bullshit. And I had to clean it out my ears real fast. So that's what took me so long to come back.
Here the fuck we go, man.
Look, man, the fact of the matter is this.
Wait, Tony, let me ask you this. Do you remember a phone call with it was an interview it was a phone interview with Wilder coming on saying why he turned down the 100 million with AJ or Eddie Hearn? He said Eddie Hearn lied on him.
The only thing I know that I don't remember a phone call. The only thing that I can remember off the top of my mind that sounds anything like that is
was it an interview?
Whenever Tyson Fury was trying to get out of the rematch, the third fight with Deontay Wilder went on a rant talking about I could have got more money with Anthony Joshua than fighting you and blah, 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 blah. And he put that on Twitter. But that's the only thing I can recall. But with him saying that, with Wilder saying that means he turned down the AJ fight.
That's when he was trying to rematch Fury, but that's not the first negotiation that we're talking about.
Yeah.
Come on, family. Come on.
Just get back, nigga.
Deontay Wilder was never good. Period.
But is he in the Hall of Fame though? So fuck what you talking about.
Who's also in the Hall of Fame?
How you gonna say somebody was never good who in the Hall of Fame? Who gonna be in the Hall of Fame?
I'll tell you how.
And you thought I was bad.
Let me say this real bad. Wait, Goon, listen to me. I'll tell you how. Rocky Balboa never fought a real fight in his life.
A real fighter getting in the Hall of Fame.
He a list of 4 other fighters. Now, if I go to the Hall of Fame right now, I see Rocky Balboa. I bet you that.
He got a point.
He got you on that.
There you go. I knew it.
What did it say, Trick? I can't read it.
Deontay Wilder says he turned down $100 million fight, $100 million to fight Anthony Joshua.
Oh, damn!
That's gotta hurt.
That's after the Joshua.
You know what I feel like right now? This is your game. This is your game.
Bro.
Man, listen, man. I'm of the mind.
I was mad on Wilder, bro. Drake was like, "Damn, go man." I'm like, "Dog." Yeah.
Wilder was never nobody that needed to be ducked, man.
Yeah, he said it. Well, it's a lot of sources, though, bro. It's a lot of sources.
Damn.
He wasn't nobody that ever needed to be ducked, man. If he would have got in the mix with the rest of them dudes over there in the UK,
in boxing history, but he nobody to be ducked.
I don't think he's the hardest puncher in boxing history by a long shot.
You sound stupid as fuck.
He ain't no fucking way that nigga's the biggest puncher in boxing history, bro. He a bigger puncher than Foreman. Oh, bigger puncher than Tyson. Oh,
whatever.
Let me ask y'all a question. In boxing, what's the last thing to go?
Power.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Where was that power against Zilly Zhang?
Hey, make that nigga do it.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Power against Billy
Let me
Zane.
ask you a question. I'm not done asking a question. I'm not done. Where was that power against the guy that allegedly ducked him and Joseph Parker? Where was the power in that fight?
You talking about
You
all
talking about
after,
the dude that ducked
all
him? Is
after
this
the
the same
Fury
Joseph
fight?
Parker?
Hey, you naming fights all after the Fury fights, bum ass nigga. Shut your goofy
Where was the power?
You a pussy, bro.
Where was the power when he fought Joseph
Where was
Parker?
the power when he fought Billy Zane?
Where was the
Gay
power?
ass.
Where was the power?
Gay ass
Yo,
up,
these
nigga.
niggas is nuts, bro.
You soft as
You know,
hell, bro.
you know what, man?
But Tony,
You know what it is? You know what it is? Hold on. I got it. I understand it now. You are a Berlanga fan. You think Berlanga will knock out all this
up, bro. You gay, nigga.
You think knocking out bums means you can hit hard, right? That's what you think.
Shut your lame ass up. You ain't never knocked out a bum, pussy. Fuck you talking about, nigga.
Wait a minute. You said I ain't never knocked out a bum?
You ain't never knocked out a bum.
So this is so funny. Do you know other channels
I
on here?
don't even want to hear your bitch ass.
No, wait a minute. Wait, we gotta get him. You know what's so dumb about you? I'm a two-time.
Bro, you ain't know you Tony reviews on YouTube and come in with a loud mouth argument saying dumb shit. That's who you are. You ain't no two-time nothing. You a two-time talking ass nigga.
You can go all over YouTube.
You a two-time talking ass nigga. You a two-time talking ass nigga. Shut up.
GG champion, a two-time New York Golden Glove champion.
Nobody know Tony reviews. Nobody know you, nigga.
Who the fuck are you? You
got you a nigga on YouTube who got excuse for everything.
We about to test you right now. We about to test you right now.
Bro, stop talking to me. I don't want to hear you no more.
Have you ever boxed before?
I don't want to hear you no more, nigga.
Have you ever boxed before?
I don't want to hear you no more, nigga. I don't give a fuck about nothing you saying, nigga.
Have you ever boxed before? Have you ever boxed before? Have you ever boxed before? Yes or no?
Man, stop talking to me, bro.
Have you ever boxed before? Yes or no?
I don't want to hear you, bro. Stop talking to me. Talk to them.
Yes or no?
Talk to them.
Have you ever boxed before? We don't take that as a no. Because you know I'm going to school your ass if you say yes.
Bro, shut your bitch ass up. I box Monday through Friday, pussy. What the fuck you talking about, nigga? Stop talking to me, though. I don't want to hear shit you got to say.
Okay,
you a lame. Don't talk to me, nigga. Stop talking to me.
On a Saturday. You
Stop talking to me. Stop talking to me, nigga.
Let's meet up on a Saturday.
Up, bro. Are you in Chicago? Are you in Chicago?
Monday through Friday. So let's meet up
on a Saturday. Are you in Chicago?
No.
Well, shut the fuck up then, pussy. I'll beat your motherfucking
You a loose motherfucking ass.
You're not even in Chicago. How the fuck you gonna get up on Saturday? You an internet ass nigga talking about let's get up on Saturday. You way across the country.
And I live stream it with the other hand.
You way across the country. Shut up.
I'll get on camera.
Cats, man.
Let's get on camera, Let's get on camera, little dude.
Stop talking to me, bro.
Y'all
Stop talking to me, bro.
Let's get on camera, little dude. Let's get on camera, little dude.
I don't want to hear shit you got to say.
This is a pussy in
I
real
don't want
life.
to hear shit you got to say.
You scared to show your face. I got it. I understand. I got it now.
Your gay ass up. I showed my face earlier, bitch ass nigga.
I showed my face. I showed my face, but when you talk, I don't understand.
Stop talking to me. Hey, I'm a holler. I don't want to hear this loud mouth bitch ass nigga no more. You a pussy.
I know why you like Deontay Wilder, because around you fights never happen.
Oh my God! These niggas is nuts.
Like I said,
baby. So they're doing a boxing debate with the Goon, baby. You never know what the fuck you gonna get over here.
Oh man!
Shout out to
shit lit, nigga.
The panel is passionate, bro. We love them all, though.
Definitely.
Yeah, y'all. What y'all just heard was two passionate people, man. They're not gonna.
You know what I bet's happening right now? You know what's happening right now?
Nobody.
I bet you the minute he jumped off the hill, he started swinging at the air.
Hey Tony, I told Dreek I was gonna have a nigga swinging at the air today, but I didn't know it was gonna be you was gonna be making the niggas.
I can't let y'all get on my boy Bud versus Canelo. Bud beats Canelo. He ain't here to defend himself. So
look, I ain't gonna talk about. Look, the dude was like sending shots at me all night. It's just funny how he got counterpunched every single fucking time.
Shout out to Bud gonna stop Canelo, man. Shout out that nigga, man. God damn, y'all niggas is wild style, man. For
Y'all
real,
couldn't
for
get
real.
him off his square though. He couldn't get him
Bro,
off his
that
square.
shit was wild.
That's the shit I like though. I love that shit. I
Yeah.
love that shit. I love that shit.
Passion.
Dude.
That's
It's
why
passion,
we do that.
exactly.
From Detroit, 313. What up, though?
What up,
Yeah,
man?
what
What's
up?
good, my nigga? Who
Oh,
that,
Pete.
Peter?
Yeah. Pete always with us. Pete always hanging out.
Yes, sir.
One thing, man, it's the passion, man. These guys ain't gonna meet up nowhere. They ain't gonna do none of that. It's just the passion of the boxing, and that's it. They're gonna be on here next episode. They're gonna be arguing again. You know what I mean?
But you want to know what's so bad about it? The fucking boxing fans is more passionate than the motherfucking fighters, it seems, bro.
That's a fact.
Well, I can guarantee you, Goon, I can guarantee you we're all way more passionate than Deontay Wilder with all them belts he has.
Hey, look, I thought I was the #1 Wilder hater, bro. We got a nigga that beat me, Drake.
God damn.
Hey, Goon do not like Deontay Wilder.
No, I'm gonna be honest. I ain't got nothing against Deontay Wilder. I like Deontay Wilder, but if I'm gonna make somebody mad, I'm gonna make them mad all night because he was already funny. I'm gonna push your buttons and pull your strings.
Hey, I wanted to say Tony trolling you, Bud B. Chanello. But you know what I mean?
That nigga's a god-tier troll, dog.
Hey, Drake, you had said we had a lot of standing 8. Well, shit, we had some 7, 8, 7, 10, 7 rounds in this shit too.
Oh man.
Man, listen, y'all. I gotta get up out of here, man. Hey, Goon, do not take too long to do another live, loved one.
I've been trying to get y'all on, bro. Hey, I've been trying to get y'all on. I swear to God, I've been trying to get y'all on, man. I'm just trying to get everybody on the same page.
He has Millsy.
All right, cool. I look forward to these hoes, bro. This shit lit.
For sure, bro. Hey, man. Hey, I appreciate everybody for coming on too, man.
Yeah, no problem, man. I appreciate you, Goon, man. I learned a lot from everybody today. Even through the arguments, I'm sifting through and seeing, because I'm not really up on Wilder like that. So I learned a little bit today too. You know what I mean?
As did I.
Yeah. So,
hey, yo,
man.
Drake, Tony, man. We planning on coming out to New York in May or whatever, man. Around that time, y'all gonna have to come and fuck with me.
Tony got a different area code.
So what?
I'm in Atlanta. I'm not in New York no more.
Oh, you in Atlanta? Oh, okay.
Yeah, he in a place where everybody know Brian Norman Jr.
Big Brooklyn still in the building.
Not one person. I still gotta make that video.
Here you go with this shit.
Yo, I'm gonna make that video.
Fellas, I gotta go, y'all.
From New York. All right, have a good day.
Against Berlanga. Salute.
All right, my niggas.
Hey, we call you phony reviews, dog.
Hey, Go.
What up, though?
Yeah, damn.
Hey, you know you won when they writing articles to you. All right, I'm out. Have a good night.
Salute, bro. Salute. These niggas was wild tonight.